Hello, hello. Oh, I don't think I got it. I didn't text Lenora. I didn't text her to let her know what was going on. Oh my gosh, the state. Hello, you're here. I was like, oh shoot, I didn't text her to say I'm going on. Because I was
Right?
trying to. The dog is down here panting for whatever reason. She's been panting for like 2 hours. Don't know why, because it's not doing anything. No storms, no nothing. We're not even supposed to get anything. So I don't know. I mean, evidently she thinks something's going on. But we've been having like wild dogs, coyotes and stuff, so I
Yeah.
think that's part of it. So anyway, so she's here by me at my feet and I just got off the phone with my mom, so she called me and it was like I got 20 minutes, which I didn't tell her that of course, but it was like I looked and I was like, oh, maybe we can get off in time. So it
Right?
didn't last much longer than what I was like, okay, we're good. So
Yeah, because I was like, dang, we may not even go live then.
yeah. Well, and that's what I was like. Okay, it wasn't too lengthy. So hey, Nifty, how are you? I am so sorry. Here I was just a blah, blah, blah. It's nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. So yeah. So I had a couple of questions or whatever too. So it was like, but we got through it pretty quickly. So that was good. So
Right?
how's everything in your world?
Hmm.
Well, I knew that it would probably be something like that since you were telling me I need this.
Oh, yeah.
So
Our event, we emptied a tote, right? But then
congratulations.
the
Yeah.
flip side of that is now you got to crank that out.
Yeah. I
Ask
feel
me how much
you.
I've gotten
I feel
done.
you. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't
Awesome.
need to make the blankets, but I have 3 that all I got to do is tuck the ends and put the applique on there. And I thought, well, the
Yeah.
only way I'm going to work on those is if we are live, because
Yeah.
otherwise I'm like, oh, look at this. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. 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 So it is. It's something that you can just kind of get to going and and next thing you know, you have half your blanket done. So yeah.
Well, or yeah, all the ends tucked in
Yeah.
and
All that
ready,
too.
which,
Yeah. Anything.
you don't
Yeah.
need the ends necessarily tucked in to put the applique on it, but I figured it would
Right.
just still be something simple that I could
Right.
do while we're gabbing and all that other fun stuff.
Right. Right. Yeah. No, I feel you because yeah, it's craziness over here too. And I was like, oh my. I went and looked in the mirrors like, okay, I don't care. This is it. This is me. This is the state I'm in right now. So it's like, you know
Right?
what? We're going for it.
That's
So
kind of where I was.
yeah. So I mean, all answered prayer. Even today, I was like, you know what? My prayers are being answered left and right on so many things right now. And it's like, I can't be mad about that. And I'm not going to be. And so it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
I have
because
worked too hard too,
yeah,
to get where I'm
absolutely.
at. Yeah. So it's good. It's all good stuff. So,
Okay, hold on.
hmm,
Gwen, I just need you to say what. Text Alex and tell her okay. She's not going to be here till tomorrow. I thought we was going to have a transition while we were going live, but I just got the text of it's not going to happen today. It'll be
yeah.
tomorrow. So I
Yeah.
got a room full of heathens.
Oh,
So
okay.
if I go mute, it's because
Okay.
I need to straighten out some things.
I understand.
Hello,
I
everybody.
totally understand. So,
Right?
yeah.
I
Yeah.
threatened them. Right? Well, think I've threatened them 3 times now. I go live. I better not hear a sound.
Right. Right. Unless it's a
'Cause-
crochet question or you have something to contribute to the crochet.
well, no, I'm not telling them that either because they will be more than happy to sit here and talk
Oh,
to you. Yeah,
okay. Okay.
yeah.
Well, I didn't know it, especially ages or anything, so I was being sarcastic there, but I didn't
Yeah.
know
No,
age group necessarily.
these are my talkers.
Okay.
So
I,
there's
I, I get you.
10,
Yeah.
10, 7, and 3.
Yeah.
And I guarantee they would all get right here, and then they would
Yeah.
fight over who, they'd be
Yeah.
trying to talk over each other.
Yeah. Because
So,
Gray,
yeah.
I could just see him if he was here tonight, his eyes would be about right in here.
Yeah.
Peeking up like, what are you doing? Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
But that's why I will
Hi.
not do it while
Which
they're here.
I don't mind them like coming in and saying hi to you,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But then it would be, I need to tell you something.
Yes. And that's what it would be with him.
And these guys are very much, oh, you're talking to somebody? So do I. I need to. And it's just like,
Right.
hey,
Right.
we're
Yeah.
running
They
on
just
how
want
many
to be a
years
part
trying
of
to teach
something.
you all? Yeah.
Yeah. They want to be a part of something. So, yeah.
Well, they
Do
do
that.
it whether it's this. It's just as soon as you start talking to somebody, they either
Yeah.
get loud or they've got to be trying to talk to you. And it's like,
Yeah.
y'all
Yeah.
are going to learn some etiquette.
Mhm. And the thing is, it's like whenever you're doing nothing and you're focused on them and it's like, okay, we're ready to do whatever, blah, 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 then they don't want to have anything to do with you.
And they're quiet. Just
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah. But then as soon as you're into something, then yeah.
Yeah.
It is
And these
I
guys,
think that's every
are,
child.
I think so too, but these guys have
Over the
excelled
top.
at it. Yeah. Like, well, you get the button for that one.
Oh my
But
gosh,
yeah,
right.
no. So that's
Yeah.
why I was just like, I don't want to hear you at all.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
The
I
one's
get it.
the one wanted to go to the event with us, and I was gonna let him go. He ain't getting to go now. It's just like grandma doesn't play those games. You
Lost
done
that
stepped in it.
privilege.
You're going,
Yeah.
yeah. You stepped in it, buddy, so now you get to go
Mhm.
home.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Oh well.
like he
Well,
wasn't happy, but I was like, well, my grandma's tolerance for that, and it's like nil to none. You
right.
opted to take your chance.
Right. Right. He tested the waters and he went a little too far.
Yeah. Like you probably
He
should have done that
probably-
before you stressed me out.
Oh, it was that one last drop. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I went ahead and ordered Bellamy, that monster thing or whatever, which I don't have it done, but I am going to show you because I think it's stinking cute, and I am not
Oh,
overstepping him at all because I want him to be squishy. I want him to be where they can fling him around if they want to and have fun with him. I want them to love and squeeze on him. I want them to do all the things with this thing because I think he is adorable. He is really different, that's for sure, but I still love him. I may even make me one. I don't know, but he is so cute and he's
oh my
just so
God. And he's
squishy.
huge.
Yes, but I use blanket yarn. I use my blanket yarn, and that's what I'm going to use these for.
What did it call
I'm
for?
It had, I think, just like your plush yarn, not the
Ah,
blanket yarn.
yeah.
So, but this is what I want to use at my blanket yarn
No,
for.
yeah. I think that turned out really good.
Yes, I mean, and he's just so squishy and just so, and his arms, of course, are long and they're supposed to be. I gave him the toes because it was like, you gotta have toes. You gotta have
Right.
toes.
Yeah.
So I just don't have his moss. Oh, shoot. I don't have his moss and everything put on yet because there has like string, like little moss and like little ivy things you can put on him and stuff. So I
Yeah.
haven't got that done yet, but that isn't going to take very long to do. So I'm going to make a few more, I think, because I think it
Hello.
turned out really good. I think it turned out good. So I was
Uh-huh.
pleased with that. I was happy that I went ahead and ordered it. So, oh, I don't know what. I don't know.
We're gonna sit that one for a while.
Yeah, just go with it. I don't know. And then, of course, I've been trying to crochet on other stuff, and then I was like, no, I need to switch to market stuff. It was like on the weekends, I'm switching to market stuff, and during the week, I guess I'll work on the other stuff. So, because I just took over another load today, and what I took over, what was it, a few days ago, it was already gone. So I'm
Well,
like,
that's awesome.
it is awesome, but oh, they were saying, you need 6 more arms. And I said, yeah, tell me about it. And Whitney's standing there and he was like, she can't make this stuff fast enough, people. She's only one person, you know. So, and he was joking around about it though. They were joking and stuff. It wasn't anything major, but I mean, he seriously sees what I'm doing, you know. And I even
Yeah.
asked him one day, I was like, would you like to learn how to crochet real quick? And he was like, no. And I was like, well, you probably wouldn't be able to anyway, but you
Okay,
know.
so what do you see selling the most? Is it your kitchen stuff, your wearables, or the toys? Or do you think they're selling evenly across the board?
It goes in spurts, but right now my stuffies and all that stuff is selling like crazy. And more of the medium sized. It's kind of weird because I even took some of my like littler stuff that really sells really good, like at the mall and stuff when I'm there. They're not touching it. They want the bigger stuff. And even for
That's
it being in that town and then walking around having to pack it around, they don't care. So they're taking my bigger stuff. And then I've sold quite a few of like my kitchen towels, not the towels, but the washcloths and
yeah,
stuff. And I've sold some, I mean, I've sold some of my chickens, of course, and I had to replenish my chickens.
of
And
course.
yeah, yeah. And keychains, my wristlets, I've been having to replenish those every week. And they're just the simple wristlets even. I had one girl that at the market that I had, you know, this a week ago today, she wanted one of the wristlets, but she wanted it to be shorter. She wanted it snug around her wrist. She wanted it to be more like a bracelet type thing. And I was like, yeah, sure, I can do that. So I need to get that to her because I'll be over that direction to deliver it to her. So get
Yeah,
that to her. So that market wasn't a complete bust. I mean, it was the worst one I've ever had. I will say that as far as foot traffic and sales and stuff. And I didn't sell one plushie, not one. It was all my kitchen stuff and whatever, which was fine. You know, I sold stuff and I made my money back, but it was definitely very slow. And even the girl came by and she was like, "Yeah, this isn't anything like last year." She was like, "This year," and I said, "Yeah, but we have 50 other things going on right now. This is just kind of a bad weekend. Everything's falling on this weekend, you know. So you can only go so many places, you know,
right.
because there was a lot." And but I did like it for the fact that I did have the special order. I had people asking me and kind of saying, you know, wanting a card and stuff and talking to me, you know, asking me things about for future makes and whatever, you know, can I make this, can I make that type thing. And I may never hear from them again, but still they got a card. And I may, you know, pop into their brain during the holiday. I don't know, you know, but at least they have my card and they can find me if they want to look something up or whatever. I did very much was trying to promote my YouTube and stuff too, again, you know, to kind of help with that. And then I did make a connection with the lady. She came over to me and she was like, "Would you be interested in coming to my show?" And I was like, when is it?" You know, I was like, I didn't say it like that, but in my head I was like, I
You know,
don't
I
know if
hear
I'm
it.
gonna. Yeah. And so it is in September, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not. I mean, she said it's a pretty high traffic one, and it's an established one that's been going on for several years. She's been head of it for 9 years, I guess, and she really liked my stuff and whatever. And she, you know, which I don't know if it's that she's trying to fill it up or she genuinely liked my stuff and wanted it there, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. But I mean, I was happy that she, you know, gave me the information and was inviting me, you know, but I don't know if we'll end up doing it or not. So it just depends on where we're at.
Thanks, Gwen. Take their bags in there and have them get their PJs on. You heard me say it. Regular tone. And now my phone says 15%. Guess where the cord won't reach?
Oh no. Yeah, I got myself all plugged in and it was like, okay,
The
I
battery
plugged in
pack.
my
Or
tablet
hand me the
because
bag and I'll get it.
all my
Yeah.
stuff is on my tablet, of course, for doing anything. And so I got it plugged in. I got it to 35% at least. So, and I sit right by the couch where the plug-in is, but then it's like, then I go and I forget about plugging it back in.
Yeah. Well, and I had it plugged in earlier, but then it's been off and on chaos
Yeah.
going. And so then I just totally forgot all about it. That's okay. We have a charged battery pack. We'll see how well that goes.
Okay. Yeah, good.
If not, we may have to figure out a different setup.
Well, I had my phone pretty well charged up to like 89% or so, but it was like, no, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in because if we get to going and I don't pay attention, then we may have, like we had last week.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that again.
Well, I'm at
So
15%. We're going to wing it.
a wing and a prayer right there. Hey,
We may
Tiffany,
have a
how are you? Welcome to the live.
we might have a different perspective going on if I have to actually plug it in. Like if the battery pack doesn't make it.
Oh, yeah. You may have to switch around, do a
Uh-huh.
little switch around.
Yeah, because there's
It's
no
okay.
way to get. Well, I had a
Yeah.
10-foot cord. Just bought it because my other one finally wore out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess with all the kids plugging in their devices and everything, they broke it. I had it 2 weeks. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
we're
and the
gonna have a
thing is, I
chat.
need to, yeah, yeah, I need to get another 10-foot one myself. So I love my 10-foot one because I can go anywhere.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter where we're at. I can go anywhere and plug my stuff in and not worry about it, And mine went bad because I use it all the time, and I got my
yeah,
money out of it. It worked. It lasted a while, but yeah. So right now I'm using Whitney's. I don't know how long it is, but it's long enough to at least reach where I need it to. Mine is way too
right.
small. The one that I dug out of the extra pile, is way too
Yeah,
short. So, but it's just right for the couch. It reaches exactly, I mean, perfectly for the couch, but not for here.
yeah.
So
The the
yeah,
only one we have left, it just barely even makes it to the arm of the couch. So it ain't gonna
yeah,
come this
right.
far
Yeah,
far over.
yeah,
So we'll just
right.
see how good this battery pack actually is.
Yep,
Because if
yep.
it's not, why am I packing it to events with me?
That's true. That's
Right?
true. So yeah, that is very true. Oh my gosh. Well, also, I was going to ask you if you had, and I'll just show you the turtle with the removable shells. Have you done it? Do you have the pattern? You probably do.
Depends on which one you have. I
It's the
have
one,
one.
it's the one by Crochet with Prachi or something like that. P R
Oh,
A C
yep,
H
that's the
I.
it's yeah.
Is it? Okay. Well, I went down the rabbit hole that
Yeah.
night after we got off last Friday. And of course, she had everything on sale for like $1 or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
She got me the week she got me the
she
week
had the other
before.
sea turtle, and she had all of her these.
Yes.
So guess what? So I just bought the ones that I knew that I really liked and that I
And
knew would
that's
probably
what
go.
I did. That's what I did.
So I
Cause
didn't
yeah.
go crazy, but this is just the regular shell or whatever. And I thought, oh, I want to do like a little tie dye or whatever, just for a fun one, just to test it out for sure, to see if I even like
Right.
it. I love it because it's no sew and it's a removable shell. What more can a girl ask for on that? I mean, because it's like they, you can have whatever. I mean, and I can have like an assortment or whatever, and they can go through and get whatever they want, for seasonal or whatever, because they have that sunflower, and I absolutely love that sunflower. So I'm gonna make a few of those, I think. And then for that Jeep thing, I thought, maybe do some more of the tie dye or something or whatever. And it's gonna be in October, so I could even do like like a pumpkin one or something like that. I don't know that I don't know that she had a pumpkin though. She might have, but I don't think I got it. I don't remember. But I can
I
always
don't
make a pumpkin.
remember.
I
That
can
don't
always
mean
make a
she ain't
pumpkin.
gonna.
Yeah, right. So, but then of course I've been crocheting like a mad woman on my ducks. So, because I definitely want to keep up on that for October because of that Jeep run and everything. So I did use some of this tie dye for those ducks. I don't even know where I put them now. I brought them over here. Oh yeah, I did. And they turned out okay, but they're not as tie dye-ish as what I wanted them to be, but I think they'll still be okay. This was the first one I did, and it
Oh,
was
that's
just, I
cool.
mean, it is cool,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah.
isn't quite as tie-dye-ish, but still, it has kind of the same concept. But then it did go to where then it did start being more tie-dye-ish as I went. That one is a little bit more as I
Yeah.
went. And then this blue one I really like. It has more like the blue and green and stuff a little bit. I thought that one turned out really good
Yeah.
with that
That
color as
one
you
turned
went.
out good too.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think they'll be fine for what I'm thinking. I'm just going to make a few of them, to have. So, and make some pink ones for October since it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month and stuff. I'll make a few of those. And so, yeah, I don't know. I got my pile over here. So, we'll see how far I get. Because I
Right.
still need to make a few of like the hats and stuff for that stuff and I am going to do some mohawk or like the mullet ones and the punk one. I think I'll do a few of those
Oh
too
yeah.
because I think they'll go
Yeah,
over. I think both of those
absolutely.
will go.
Yeah.
So, oh, those little duckies turned out great. Well, thank you, Nifty. So, I definitely want to get some of those done too. And with those, though, it doesn't take that long really to make them. So, I can make up a few at a time and then move on to something else if I want to break up the monotony of
Right.
whatever,
Yeah. Yeah.
So, because right now I just feel like I'm crocheting the same thing over and over again, but that's what's selling. So I guess until whatever. But I'm slipping some new stuff in there too at the same time.
I was gonna say you don't know what else will sell if you don't make anything else.
No, and that's what I told them today. I was like, okay, I am trying to make other stuff. So, and that's what we're talking about is making a variety. And I told them that I want to make a variety. I don't want to keep making the same thing over and over again. So I said, so whenever I bring some of this stuff over, I'm going to be changing it up because we're never going to expand anything else and have a variety, if we don't. So that's what I told them even more so today. It's like, I'm not going to keep crocheting the same thing over and over again, and I
You
haven't
can't.
for the most part, but I feel like it's happening, a little bit. So, anyway, I said, I'm just gonna, and they were like, but no, they were just like, no, you have complete whatever, you do whatever. And it was like,
Yeah.
okay, but I just want to make sure we're on the same page and that, so, and that's what they said. They were like, no, just branch out, do whatever. And I was like, well, I'm trying. I'm trying. So,
You're good.
that's all I
Yeah,
can
because
do.
if you keep making the same thing over and over, because
Yeah.
and I'll tell you why I know why I feel this way is because several years ago, however long, I had somebody approach me about putting stuff in their little shop. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
great, that just tickled me to death. Okay, except for the fact that they wanted to basically tell me what they wanted for
Mm-hmm.
in their shop. Well,
Yeah.
that's fine and good, except for you can only make so many of the exact same thing
Right.
so
Right.
many times before you're like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Right. Right.
And I kept telling her, I don't function that way. I
Right.
make what I want to make because that's how
Right.
I keep going.
Right.
And well, that doesn't go with my stuff. I need this because she did a child's boutique type of
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
so she would have set themes. Well, that's fine and good when all you're doing is hanging up clothes, you know,
Yeah.
when you're the one that's actually making the stuff, how many bees can you make? How many,
Right.
and I kept telling her, you do not want a ton of these in there because they won't sell that way. Where she,
Right.
I was giving her maybe 1 or 2, 3 at the most at a time. Well, what happens when people see one thing? Oh, I better get it
Yeah.
now because it'll may be gone. If they see
Right.
12 sitting there, well,
Right.
why are they in a big hurry?
Yes. Right.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And she just couldn't, we did this for at least a year, at least a
Mhm.
year. And she kept saying, I need, these are the books I have, so I want this, this, and this. And it's like, I've already made all of those. I'm not making them again. And I finally just kind of started
Yeah.
doing, my own thing. I was like, I can't,
Right.
it shuts me down. You get
Right.
bored, you
Yeah.
start screwing it up, and you're just
Right.
done. Well, we'll just
'Cause
find other things to go
you're
do.
disassociating from it even. It's kind of a something like that
Yes.
too. And it's
Yes.
like you just get desensitized over it, and it's like then like you said, you start messing up, you're not concentrating, and you don't have any joy in it anymore. And so it's
Exactly.
almost like you don't care. And so it's like, no, I want to care about this. It's like, so yeah, I mean, because it very much has been, it and that has been the way it is with where I'm at and everything, but I just feel like sometimes I need to say it again, and be like, for some stuff, it's like I do kind of want to venture out, I don't want to get stuck in the same thing and whatever. And they have even said that too, the potential, because there's so many things you can do. And I was like, yeah, but if I only get stuck on one thing, and if that's what everybody wants all the time, I'm never going to be able to venture out that way. And they agree. They knew what I was saying. They
Right,
understood what I
because
was saying.
it's no different than people coming to you at an event going, "Do you have?"
Yeah.
"Well, no, I
Right.
don't. I done sold them all."
Right.
Well, that does not mean you gotta go back home and make it because the next 3
Right.
events, nobody may even care for that thing,
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
that's where you gotta distinguish between, is it just somebody else shopping and in the moment, "Okay,
Right.
if you have this, I'll buy it," or what, or
Right.
I'm just asking out of curiosity, that's my
Right.
thing. But
Right.
if you wanna see it as, "Oh, I'm getting a lot of requests, I need to make a whole bunch of those," then
Yeah.
you're gonna be swimming,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
So, yeah. I
But
was always
I've
getting
definitely
asked.
been taking breaks too, because if I don't, I am going to get burnt out. And I've been taking more breaks, and I mean, I'm getting stuff done still, but I have my house. I still need to do what I need to do,
Mhm.
to take care of stuff here, too. And that as well as I do. And
Right.
so, we do have other responsibilities, and it's just finding that balance and stuff. And even before this, I was trying to find balance and stuff just because I knew that I needed to build inventory for all the markets that I do want to do. And now that I do have something that I can focus on this way and maybe not do markets as much, which I am okay with, because I said that is my goal, is to not have to do as many markets. I want to do markets for fun. I don't want to be, because there are markets that I do enjoy going to. You know, I don't
Yeah.
mind going to the mall ones and stuff, especially holiday. The holiday ones are my favorite. Those are the ones that I really do enjoy doing. So I probably will not give those up, like in the fall and winter. I would probably keep those and then just stay busy with my other stuff if it continues. If it doesn't, and I still am doing markets, I'm okay with that too. But it would be nice to not have to pack everything up and have to set up every time, you know, the smarter not harder thing, in a
Yeah, yeah.
sense. And so it's like, we have a system down now, and so I mean that's pretty good. And I mean, Whitney has his things that he does to help set up. I have my things, and we just kind of flow. And tearing down, we have our thing that we do when we tear down. So it's not awful. Now in the beginning, it was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. Because I didn't know how I wanted to set things up. I didn't really know, I just didn't. And now it's just kind of like I said, I just kind of, we have our thing. And so it's not awful, but it would be nice to not have to to not have to and do it for fun and enjoy it and not have to depend on it all the time. if we don't have to. But like I said, I can still do it either way. But it would just be nice if this would work out to where I wouldn't have to. And right now, I mean, there's potential, but you never know. I mean, it could die off, and this could be a fluke that lasts for a few minutes and then it's gone. I don't know, but I'm just going
Like
to
at
keep
the end of
going.
summer.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I know that there'll be a slowdown. I already know that. I mean, because just for season, and I know that there'll still be people that will come, but it won't be as much because summertime, and but also they have a huge Christmas there. So actually, I'm looking forward to a slowdown between there so then I can maybe get a few more things prepared for that
Yeah.
because they have a really big Christmas thing up there. So we'll see. But the one place I don't know how long, I don't know if I'm going to stay there or not, and I'll tell you why. Because the last two times that I've went there to check my booth or to take things, they have not even been open. I'm selling things, but I don't know why they've not been open. I contacted them the first time it happened because I was worried that something happened because I knew, there was possibly some health stuff or whatever at one time, but I didn't know. And but then whenever we went today, we got there and it was closed. It was like nobody had even been because they still had the sign that said closed 10 o'clock. And this was like at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Sounds like somebody I know. Well, we were having a slow day. There wasn't anybody coming in. And it's like, well,
Yeah.
how do you know if they're coming in if you keep disappearing?
Yeah. Because the one day that we went by there, that town was booming. Because my other place that I went to check on stuff and to take a load to stock them up, he was packed. I mean, that store was packed. And it's like, so I thought, okay, we'll go. I went ahead and started walking there because it was just a few blocks down. So I went ahead and just started walking. And Whitney, he was going to the bathroom and stuff. He was going to get the truck or whatever. So I thought I'll just go and walk down there. Yeah, I got down there and it was like, well, guess I ain't doing that today. Guess I'm not gonna. So I didn't even message him today. So I don't know. I told Whitney, I said, we'll see how it went this month as far as selling, and stuff, because it'll be, the end of the month
That's
here shortly. So,
right.
and
Yeah, but you're
maybe
closing on
possibly
a
do it one more
Friday.
month. But if it keeps happening like this, if they're not even going to be open, then I'm not going to do it. It's not worth it if you're not going to be open and I'm still paying.
Yeah, you're closed on a bit what you know is a busy day for that
Yeah.
area, but so if you need to do things, close on a day that's not busy.
Hey, Cindy, how are you? I'm glad to see you. Yeah, and that's the thing. This is a Friday. Today is a Friday. And they
Yeah,
were busy. I mean, even across the street at the barbecue place, we couldn't even find a place to park. Whitney was going to go in and get us some barbecue and get my mom and dad some barbecue before we came home. And we couldn't even find a parking place up around there on the square. Nowhere. We couldn't find a parking place. We had to park in the back, actually, for the one place that we went to drop off at, which was no big deal because we can even just go through the back door there. They don't care. And so, yeah. So, I mean, it was a busy day today, too. And it was a gorgeous day. People were out.
yeah.
So, I
I
don't know.
mean, yeah, it's a perfect day to be out. Tomorrow we're all gonna die, but
Yeah.
you know,
I am doing great, Cindy. How are you? Are you still transitioning from your coming home? Have you got your time figured out? I had been horrible on catching up again on anybody's lives or anything or getting on their stuff because by the time I get anything done here, it's like, oh my gosh. And I tried to turn it on while I'm crocheting, but then I don't even catch half of what I'm listening to. I am, and no, I don't. Well, it's good that you've caught up, I guess. I mean, I'm transitioning, but no, I don't have the schedule figured out. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. I wondered if you were frozen there for a minute, Lenora, because you just were like a statue.
I was watching you, waiting to see when you were going to put the pieces together. Not that I had them together. I was just patiently waiting because I was
Well,
like,
it was like I was trying
okay,
to figure
I
out if it
totally
was like,
zoned
but
out
I
on the
thought, okay,
last.
yeah, I thought she
Yeah,
meant that she was easing in, but then I was like, okay, maybe there's something else, and maybe I was like,
well, and the messages are not popping up on my screen as fast as they are on yours. So,
gotcha. Up all night,
um,
sleep all day. Well, yeah, and that's what you were doing, Cindy. So yeah, it'll be a minute probably. You were over there for a long time, so it's going to take you a minute to get back. I guess you're on Travis's schedule now.
yeah,
For
right.
the way it
They're finally in
sounds.
sync.
Right. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Oh, baby, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I don't know. I guess, yeah. I don't know. I guess you just start adjusting your sleep somehow. I don't know.
The same way she did over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now she's got to reverse what she did.
Right. Right. Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's so stinking amazing that you got to go, and I am just so happy that you got to go. I mean, because that's a trip of a lifetime, and to have the opportunity to be able to do that and not, and you were scared and you did it anyway. Because me, I would have been freaking out and I probably would have been saying, "Hey, can somebody come get me?" or taking a lot of Valium or something. I don't know. I was like, if I ever do ride on a plane, I don't know. I said I just don't want to end up being like the girl from Bridesmaids. Just don't get me to that point. I don't want to be out of my mind like that. But I could take a Valium maybe and be okay. Just don't give me any more than that. because then I will be loopy probably. Because I did discover whenever I had my surgeries, um, you give me a Valium, just one, and it's a extremely low dose because I am very sensitive to everything, and you can get me to do about anything, but just hurry up and get me there so then it doesn't wear off to the point that I'm like, oh, am I doing that now? So
Right.
did that in Los Angeles. Well, I was watching you. I mean, I think I watched it afterwards because I think I didn't catch you live, but I saw on the replay and stuff. And you were nervous and stuff, but you did it. You made it. You made it.
Did he tell you to suck it up, Buttercup?
Oh my gosh. Told Travis to come and get you. Oh, and you know what? Yeah, it would have taken him 3 days to come and get you. Oh gosh. I guess unless he would have flown out and then just rode back with you somehow, but But I'm glad. I'm sure you're glad now that it didn't happen that way and you did it because it looked like you were having the time of your life. So, and if you weren't, it looked like you were. So, 4,400 miles. Yeah, yeah. He was about ready to come. Oh. Well, that was a big trip, to take your first trip, on a plane. I don't know that I could have done that because I've been talking to my friend Cindy, and we were talking, just like a little tiny trip to get me on a plane, like an hour ride or something. Yeah, you definitely look like you were. Yeah, it was fun watching you. Because, yeah, I would absolutely love to go different places, but I want to be guaranteed I get on there and I have no issues and, all the things, but you can't be guaranteed anything. So, years ago, there was a girl that I was connected with that lived in Australia, but I don't even know where she's at now. I don't even know if she still lives there. Nothing. Apparently, it's common. Mile High Cry Club. Yeah, yeah. I believe that. I believe that there's something to that. Are you going down yet, Lou?
I was waiting to see if he was going to be able to pull it off because he had to come in and get a blanket.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was waiting to see if he's going to be able to pull it off. He's said something, little bit of something to me, but it was just like one sentence, and then he got down and went back in the other room.
Good, good.
But I almost regretted making eye contact with him because, that's green light go.
Right? Oh my. Give them an inch, they're gonna take a mile, right?
And that's, yeah, but I was also trying to, I wanted to see what he was actually doing because he plopped up here on the couch, and that's why the thing started doing that.
Right?
And it's like, okay,
Oh
there
my
ain't no way this
gosh.
kid's gonna sit on the couch and be quiet while he sits
Mhm.
there, but he was just getting a blanket.
Yeah.
Like, now brother's aggravating him.
Uh-oh. I don't know.
Got
Grandma may have to do a timeout.
Yeah. Trust me, I've already scoped out where the mute button is.
Right? Oh gosh. Well, Grandma
I
can do
don't
whatever
want
Grandma needs to do.
you. only only if he's quiet. If he starts talking, he goes back. He's got a certain spot that he likes to sleep in. It's like a little nook
Um,
here in the living
yeah.
room.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's his spot. Well, because I'm on here, she put him in the bedroom, and now he's dying because he is not in his spot. And you got to
Oh
be
god.
quiet.
Excuse me.
Anywho, don't really have anything done this week. I don't think. I think I've gotten parts of this and parts of that,
Oh yeah.
and I can't even tell you what I have worked on this week. I don't know if I've worked on anything.
Yeah. Well, I got pictures taken of what I made this week, but they're not here for me to show right now. Because then that was the other
Well,
thing. It was like, okay, we're
you
going
need
live
any
tonight,
one
and I
of
can't
those
even
little
show
boxes.
what I made.
Just one, yeah. Okay, so and you give me the ugly one. Awesome. Anyway, while I was doing all that going through and cleaning up and everything, I found these little clear boxes that I have no idea where they came from. And I thought, oh well, I bet I know what I can do with those. Just to um dress product up basically. Hang on, I'm fixing it.
Okay.
That's what I'm struggling with. It's all
Gotcha.
I made my grandson do it for
Oh,
me,
cute. Oh.
so he'd have something to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're clear. And this is not the best example because he's a little bigger than the other critterlings, but I put it
Oh,
in there
yeah.
with a little plant
Okay. Yep.
on the blue, like Easter grass or whatever.
Okay. That's what I was going to ask if it was like that shredded.
Yeah, that's what it is. But
Yeah.
I thought maybe I don't know. You know how people like their packaging.
Yes, because I think it does help sell some of that stuff sometimes whenever you do like
Yeah.
the little boxes, the little fish things or stuff like that because it's something different, you know.
Yeah. And so I thought, well, that's one way to use it because I couldn't think of anything else to put in here.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, we'll just take them in there and throw them in there. And this may be the
Yeah.
stupid thing that sells, and I'll be wishing I had more. So I only had like 11 of them.
Yeah.
And, but I was
It's
like,
worth
I'm
trying.
not making anything special for it. So I went back through all my ones I had made up and dug out all the ocean themed one because the ocean theme seems to be what's selling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But, well, did I tell you I counted that up? There what was it you?
I don't
Nah,
remember.
maybe Courtney, I told. Out of all that ocean stuff that I made, there was 30 or 32 of them. I have
Yeah.
12 left.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So they were going for you.
Yeah, because that was what? May's challenge? No,
Yeah.
that was June.
Birds were June.
Oh, okay. Then it was May.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
birds
think
were
it was
June.
June. Yeah.
Then,
Yeah.
yeah. So ocean was May or
Yeah.
April. God,
Yeah. March,
we will
April.
never know what day it is when I get done off of here. I lost a whole week. Dead serious. Lost a whole week. If my
Oh.
daughter-in-law hadn't have said something about the event tomorrow, I'd have never showed up. And that was on Tuesday. Because when do we have events on during the week?
Yes, I saw that. I was like, okay, is that right?
Yeah. Well,
So
that
yeah.
train was coming through,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and we did really well.
Yeah. That's good.
I mean, it was a $20 fee, so why not go do it?
Yeah.
What else are we doing?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
and we did awesome. I mean, freaking awesome. Well, I sold
Yeah.
2 of
That's
them
good.
baby blankets. That's where I sold them.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, maybe I should probably get those other baby blankets done. They don't sell sitting beside me.
Right.
And maybe I won't sell any for the rest of the year, but I figure so far so good. We just keep them
Yeah. Well,
rotating
because
out.
fall, winter's coming up, babies are born all the time too. For if there's little baby blankets in there, whatever. I mean, so
Right.
yeah, they might as well keep trying.
And that
And that's how I've got a lot of people even just drawn into my booth at the mall, because they saw the blankets. And even if they bought one or not, they asked me, if I had certain colors or if I could do whatever. I mean, at least there was a conversation started.
right.
So it
Yeah.
wasn't, at least they were looking at them and liked them and whatever, because some of it was like, oh, it's too hot to think about a blanket right now. And it's like, oh, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. But, there's some people that shop all seasons and all whatever. And, so.
Yeah, and that one whip that I had that was a giraffe hat that I finished last week or the week before.
Oh
I
yeah.
literally just got it done, tagged, and thrown in there. And the lady seen the giraffe blanket, and she was telling Gwen that whoever it was doing their nursery in giraffes.
Oh,
And so Gwen's like, "Oh, well, we just got a giraffe hat done," and you could see it on that lady, like, "Oh my god," you know.
right.
And so I pulled it out, and she bought it and the blanket. So I was like, "Cool beans."
Yeah.
So that,
Yeah.
however, old whip is already gone.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Quinn's like,
good.
"There you go. That'll make you happy."
Yeah. 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 That's good.
So then there
That's
was
good.
another one I found. I had it out. I just kept forgetting to ask Kelsey about it. But I laid the pieces out, and I'm like, "Do you recognize these pieces?"
Oh gosh.
I'm almost sure she was the one working on them. But it's been who knows how many years that
Yeah.
she's come over and we've had a craft day. And so I laid them out, and she's like, "I really can't tell you." And I was like, "Okay, well, my opinion is we rip them out." Because they were there. You could tell it was an animal or something because there was four legs, what looked like a tail, and then there was two long pieces. I have no idea what part those would have been, unless they were like horns or something, maybe. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so we just voted to just go ahead and tear it out because we can use black for eyes or whatever. And
Right.
so
Yeah.
there went another whip that I've been having sit here forever and a day,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
bad in the respect that I can't remember what they were. Because all these years I've been able to say, "Oh, that's the one I started way back when." I would know the pattern, the whole 9 yards. And now I'm just
Right.
like, "Hey, cool, I can't remember what this one is." It goes.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Like, oh well. I I don't know.
Oh.
I could even tell you what yarn it was made out of, but I had no idea what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well. I was like, "Well, we're just down to 99."
Start singing the song. Oh
I
my god.
know. I thought that would make an awesome video. Every time you
Yes.
get one done, put another line of it up.
Yes. It would. It would be. That would be a good one. It would be. Oh gosh. Well, that's the thing. I mean, as fast as I'm going through some of my stuff now, it's like I already have an order started again online. I'm not ordering anything though because I don't need it right now. But it's like as I start going through it, I just put it in there because
And
if I
then,
don't,
yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna, yeah, I just, so I have it in there ready. So whenever I do get to where I know that I need to go ahead and order, and also I'm being very vigilant and very on it pricing, where can
yeah,
I go to get my best price? I don't care who it comes from, what, as long as it's what I want and the brand I want, and I can get a decent price for it. So, because it's crazy, between the two places that, to get my Premiere isn't the best priced place. It just kind
right,
of
right.
doesn't make sense to me. So, but I go between the two. I mean, whoever's going to give me the better price, that's where I'm going to go. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah, because that's ridiculous paying some of the prices they want on not so much the Premiere, but like the blanket
yeah,
yarn.
yeah, 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 it
I,
is. It's total nuts. Now, oh, what's her face? You know who she is because you were the one that told me about her, and she's near you, I think. And she was selling a bunch of her blanket yarn. Did you see that she was selling a bunch of her blanket yarn?
we talking about the Yarn Geek?
No, not that one. Um, uh, because she does the plushies and everything, and she does the markets.
She's the
She's
one
a
real
little,
close to me.
I think so. That's a YouTuber.
Um, oh my gosh. I can picture it. I can see the name. Can't see the letters. She does more of like the cows and the ducks. Awestruck crochet.
Yes.
Is it
Yes.
awestruck?
Yes. 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 Because I have her on Facebook. I don't know for sure if I follow her on YouTube, but I have watched some of her videos. I don't remember
And
if I'm subscribed to her on videos or not, but I do have her on Facebook. And she had listed that she's getting rid of, I mean, all of her banat because it bothers her hands too bad and just
oh,
and stuff. And so she's having to try to, I guess, find something else, or she's found something else. I don't know. But I was like,
I haven't seen that.
yeah. And she had
But
kind of her pricing and everything. And she said, if you're in this area, whatever, that she was selling it. And I mean, it was crazy the number of skeins that she was listing that she had. I was like, oh boy, yeah. But if it
and yet
isn't working for her
constantly,
anymore,
yeah.
huh?
I said, and yet constantly buying more yarn because you're out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm like, no, I'm trying to get out of my blanket yarn now. I did blanket yarn to get me by until I could figure out what I really want and what I like so far. Not to say that I won't ever use it, because, like, again, for like this, I mean,
Yes,
I would totally
yes.
invest in some blanket yarn to do this, and it would be worth it. But other than that, to make blankets, yeah, I mean, I'd make a few squishy blankets maybe out of it or something. But to do any of my other stuff, not necessarily. Now, the baby blanket yarn, I do like it. I don't have a problem with it. I like the Bernat baby blanket. It seems to go and work good for me for some of my stuff that I make, but not everything. But now, whenever I was at Hobby Lobby, because I had to get some purple, I had ran completely out of my purple, and I had to get some purple. I went ahead and went in there, and it was the baby bee, is what I got, and I think it was this adore. No, it wasn't adorable. It was something else, and it very much reminds me of the baby bear.
That's funny
And
because yeah, Anna texted me and said that Hobby Lobby had Posh and that it wasn't actual Posh, but it was
no,
like it.
but
And I'm like,
yes,
yeah, no,
I
Hobby
took a
Lobby's got me
picture.
before.
Yeah,
So
I
I
took a
said, you go ahead and
picture.
try that out and let me know because I ain't investing in it if it's going to
Right.
do like what the Adorable did or whatever
Yeah.
one it was.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
horrible.
this adorable that I have been using has been working, but of course, it could be a fluke. I don't know, but that's what this is right here with the with the tie
And
dye
I
we
may,
like.
yeah, I may have the wrong name on it. I just
Yeah.
know that it was really pretty. And I
Yeah.
got it for chickens and it was
Oh.
like a mauve and white together, kind of gave it a
Oh. Okay.
speckle kind of look.
Yeah.
And it they were beautiful colors, but that
Right.
yarn was horrible trying to
Oh
sew
wow.
with it
Yeah.
or,
Yeah.
ripping it out. I mean, it wasn't as bad as like Parfait Chunky when ripping it out or whatever, but it didn't take nothing
Yeah.
for it to strip down too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And I know some of their other like plush yarns I've used, and they're more like spongy, and those are
Mhm.
fine. They don't strip like that. But that one, though, or not the
I
that one
agree.
kind, it was
Yeah.
even in it. I think it was over on the baby section. I can't remember now.
I think I
Uh,
know what you're talking about, and I don't know if it's adorable either, but I know what you're talking about because I have seen some of those are kind of the speckly or whatever. I think I know
yeah,
what you're talking about, and like the
like,
spongy ones, I know what you're talking about on that too.
yeah,
But I
because
don't know what the
the
name is on them.
spongy ones they worked awesome for frogs.
Oh,
They were harder on your hands because it's got a
yeah,
lot of a drag to it.
yeah, yeah,
But as far as overall turning out and not having problems with it, you just had to loosen your hands up to try to get it to flow.
Oh, yeah.
But it
Right.
had a good turnout as far as holding its shape for a frog and
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Right.
And but that other one, and then my daughter-in-law buys some, and I was like, "Good luck."
Yeah.
It's
Right.
like,
Well, this purple that I got, it ended up working good. I mean, I didn't have any problems with it, and I really wanted to use parfait chunky, but I didn't have it, you know. So, and I had to do something because it was something that I needed to get made to get to somebody, and so I just went ahead and went with that, and like I said, it worked out fine. I'm here just tagging and finishing some stuff up. Hey, awesome!
I wondered where
Glad
you
to see
were,
you. Um, so yeah, but
Miss
I took a picture of
Productivity
that.
over there.
What?
I said, "Miss Productivity over
Oh,
there."
oh gosh. Well, I took a picture of that and I almost sent it to you to say something, but I was like, no, because she probably already knows about it for one thing, but I haven't even tried it yet, so I don't even know if it is the equivalent of Baby Bear. And I almost picked one up just to test it out, you know, because I thought, well, I could get a neutral color that would go with anything, you know, with stuff I'm getting ready to make. Like I'm getting ready to make my scarecrows and stuff like that. So I thought, you know, I could even use it for something with that, you know, but I didn't go ahead and get it. But it very much reminded me of Baby Bear. And I love the
Yeah,
Baby Bear.
yeah,
To me that
yeah,
is the best right now with the posh, you know, whatever line of that kind of stuff. I I could go between that and the parfait chunky right now and be fine.
yeah.
So,
And since for whatever reason, since it's a little thicker than what it was at Joann's, they interchange real good.
mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
that Baby Bear was not that thick when it was
No,
coming
it
from
wasn't.
Joann's.
It wasn't. It was totally different. And
So yeah,
now
but
what they're saying is the posh, the original posh or whatever, it's like spaghetti. I
well,
mean,
it's
it's
not.
like angel hair pasta. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
it's
it's
like
not
it's so
much.
skinny.
Yeah, well, they
There's
have chic
no
on it, and so I'm
yeah,
like,
yes.
I'm wondering
Yes.
if that isn't there. Here's our in between the two,
Yeah.
and we're only
Yeah.
putting
And
out the
that's yeah.
chic because of the.
Mhm. Yeah,
Because
and that's what
the
I've kind
first
of gathered myself on that.
well, and the first ones I got from there were not thin like that.
Yeah.
And the
Oh yeah,
Baby
I
Bear
know. Yeah.
yeah, it was like they were more like closer to the original, but I noticed
Mhm.
this last go around, the Posh has got thinner and the Baby Bear has got thicker.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. And the thing is, I think whenever I placed my order for these, I thought everything I was getting was posh. No chic, no nothing. But I wonder if they ran out or something and they
I
just put in chic.
or they've just changed the name over and
And
overall.
it
I
could
mean,
have
I
been.
don't
I don't know because
yeah.
whenever I went in to place my order, it did not have chic on there. I even went back to look and it did not.
Okay,
It
well,
said
something I
posh.
noticed when I ordered that yarn, it was the main picture only said Posh on it. But when you opened it up to like select your colors and everything, they all said chic on them.
Really? You see, and I didn't even see that. I mean, that's a it could have possibly been that way on mine, and I just didn't catch it, you know. But I know whenever I opened it up to look at them, you know, and they were saying that it was posh, I didn't see anything on the label saying anything chic or anything like that, but it could have very well been in the description, and I didn't catch it. So,
I don't know about the description. It was on the label
oh, okay. Well, on the
in
labels,
the
it didn't
picture.
show it.
Yeah,
I know
well,
I
that's
looked
what
at,
I'm
I
saying.
was looking
What
at that, but it didn't. But who knows? Who knows?
I don't know, but I did notice that because I thought, okay, that's I was specifically looking to see if they were two separate things.
Yeah.
And that's why, they had the chic on there, or was it one of those, well, now it's Michael's, so we're going to change, add more to it. Hey,
Yeah.
Milo.
Milo, how
And
are you doing?
and that was one thing I noticed, at least on that one picture, was it didn't have, it said Posh, but then if you clicked on the different colors to look at the color, they would say Posh Chic on them.
Yeah. Yeah. Doing good over here. Doing good. Glad you're doing good. It seems like it's been forever, but you know, time flies. It's like we no more than get to Monday than we're at the weekend. Right now,
Uh-huh.
time is flying, but it's summer. I'm busy. That's the way it goes, and I'm ready for it to slow down. As far as time can start slowing down a little bit, you know. So
Yeah. Do something different.
yeah, yeah.
I started to be
What?
like, "Oh man, I did miraculous on this blanket. I don't have hardly any ends at all to tuck in on this thing. It's all one color. It's not gonna be any ends."
There you go. That's the simplest thing to do right there. Oh my
God.
gosh, that's good. Oh my
I should make
god.
more one color. I was really
Yeah.
excited over that.
Yes. Well, even
Or
though I had 3 colors with that Christmas blanket, it was kinda like that because I did more, chunks, and so then I
Uh-huh.
didn't have as much, that I had to clip off or anything, so that was good too on that one.
Yeah, but these others I've been picking up, and there's a whole line of them going down, so I'm looking it over. Yeah. Glad I figured out that.
Right.
Oh
Oh my
my
gosh.
Atlanta.
Well, like I said, my low time is just, I don't know. Last week seems like it was forever ago, but then, like I said, Monday to Friday, it's like time, this week has flown. So then, it's crazy.
I remember. She was here. I
Yeah.
think she
Yeah.
was one of the ones that came in at the very last minute. You know how we had a whole bunch
Yes.
of them come
Yeah,
in at
we
the last
did.
minute?
We
And then
did.
we ended
Yeah.
up staying on longer just so we could.
Yes. Chat a little bit. So, yeah.
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 Yep, yep, yep. So yeah, so here we are, we're sitting in 70-degree weather.
Yeah.
And then I looked. Well, I happened to look at my phone and it had a thing on there saying tomorrow's high 100 or yeah, it was 109 with the heat index because of the humidity. So we're going to go from 77, 75, whatever it is, all the way up to 93 with a heat index of 109.
Yeah, and we're supposed to get that like Sunday. Well, it's supposed to start on Sunday, like getting up into the 90s, and then by like Monday, Tuesday, the heat index is going to be every bit of that, maybe more for us. And
Yeah.
they said, of course, we got the corn sweat going on. We're going to have the corn sweat going on.
Uh-huh.
So that's the one reason why it's going to be so bad is because of that. So it's just, par for the course. So yeah, I am trying to soak up every bit of this that I can. So, and
Yeah.
Luna
Well,
is absolutely loving it. So
Sunday is supposed to be like 98. I haven't seen heat index. Guess what me and
yeah.
Anna are doing on Sunday? Apparently dying.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I hear you for the
I
heat.
was
We are
like,
roasting over
I
here for
don't have enough
skins.
fans. We're all gonna die.
Oh,
Nah.
yeah, I
If you get
know.
out there in the morning and grow with it,
Yeah.
you're already somewhat
That is
adjusted.
true. What? Yeah, that is true. Yeah,
So
we
I'm
went
hoping.
we went through a roasting phase here that was atrocious and had the heat warnings and all that and the smoke. Oh my gosh, the smoke. And because there were, especially in the morning here, it was Smoke City. And of course, my kids up north, they were even worse. They were in the red zone
Yeah.
and it was awful. So even here, we were still getting hit. It wasn't as bad as north, and I almost, was texting Seth of like, are you out in this? Because he does construction. So I don't know if they had them working or not. So I didn't go ahead and bug him about it or anything because I figure, he's a big boy. So, but still, I worry about him. So, but evidently everything's fine because I mean I've talked to him, and stuff. But yeah, we had red zone. I'm in yeah, you're in Canada. Yeah, I know. So yeah, I mean, hopefully, is it? I mean, is it clearing? Is it clearing at all for you? I mean, I don't even know what the status of the fires and stuff are right now. So yeah,
I don't
I'm
know.
sure
Every
your
time I
husband
think that
hated it.
they're gone, and that then I find out no, they're still burning.
Yeah, yeah. So that's I hadn't really kept up with it now the last day or two. So I didn't know where it kind of stood. So it says it's supposed to clear overnight, but so far I see smoke. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it's just crazy for us being kind of down where we're at, that it can still get to here and be as thick as what it was. It just blows my mind.
Hmm. Get your blanket out. Or what are you going to work on?
Me?
Yeah. Do you
Well,
know? Did you bring? Did you
I
come
have my
prepared
stuff
or?
for ducks. I have my stuff for ducks to work on, but my hand, like right in here, is so swollen right now. It's just like a lump, and so
Oh
I'm like,
God, I can
nah,
see it.
yeah. It's like yeah. But this
Oh,
hand
I
is
didn't
weird
figure you would
anyway.
work. I just kind of thought maybe
Yeah.
little piddly things so that you don't
No, I
have to
really
think
don't.
about.
No, I really don't have anything as far as any of that, of like sewing my ends or doing anything.
But look
So
at
I told
you.
Whitney, I was like, today is going to be a slower day of crocheting. I'm just going to do some easier stuff that doesn't really require too much. And so most of the day I wasn't crocheting because we were running errands and doing stuff. We went and mowed mom and dad's yard and got that all done for them. And um, so by the time we had our errands and mowing and visiting with them and stuff and got home and then she called to give me, updates on stuff with dad that we hadn't got to talk about because we got to talking about other stuff. And so I really didn't crochet a whole lot today. I mean, I did this turtle. I finished my turtle because I had the legs done and the head, but I didn't have the body done. And I did the tie-dye ducks. But I thought, well, I'd bring my stuff in for ducks if I wanted to do any of my pink ones, but I haven't done anything with that yet.
So
So,
Milo, are they even making any progress on getting the fires out? Hey, guess what? I got that
oh,
blanket done.
yeah, I got my little tie-dye turtle. He's a removable. You can take his little shell off. So that's what I liked. So I'm working on the pie right now. I didn't get it finished, but for his pie for food because I haven't got any food here. I thought, oh, I still have time to do food for the month. I haven't done one thing for nothing for food at all.
Are you
So
sure? Are you sure?
me, are you talking to me?
Yeah,
Or
I'm
you talking?
talking to you.
No, I have not done anything food this week
Oh,
except for
this
this pie
week.
that I
I
was
was
working on
like, are
today.
you kidding me? I'm going to go prove it wrong.
No, I haven't. I have not done anything food
I thought you
this
were
past week at
saying,
all.
yeah, but I thought you meant for this whole month of
Oh, no,
challenge.
no, no,
That's why
no,
I
no.
was
This
like,
week,
no
this week.
way.
No, I said this week. So, but the pie to go on here, I started it, but I haven't finished it. So today, I mean tonight, if I get that finished, then I'll have that one for the week, and that's it. Otherwise, I haven't
That's
done
okay.
anything food.
That's
And
okay.
but yeah, so
I mean,
it'll
you
be a
got quite a few
contribution.
done prior to,
Yeah, I'm surprised that I got that many done, to tell you the truth. So, and they were
right?
cute ones. From what I know, some aren't burning, but the wind is carrying it, but some are still burning. Oh, well, thank you, Lilo. I thought you said this month too. Oh no,
Yeah, see?
I thought I said this week. That's what was in my head, but my mouth may have said something else. But my
Well,
head,
I totally heard month, and my brain immediately started flashing through shorts, and I was grabbing my tablet to start looking. I was
oh
like,
my gosh,
there ain't no
no,
way. I swear to God,
no,
that s'mores was in July.
no. And who knows? My tongue probably got wrapped around itself and muttered something that I don't, whatever. So, but no, this
Okay,
week.
okay. Yeah, I
So yeah.
don't think I've done. Well, if I real quick like put the pepperonis and the icing, I'd have two turtles because he's a pizza
Oh,
turtle,
yes, yes. I
and
have
then
a
a little.
pizza. The pizza. Yes,
See, so I
cute.
guess if I sat here and put those on,
Right.
then I would have some for the week.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Well, I
was
went ahead
working
and
on.
did. I did get the one that had the pizza and what else? There was something, and I want to do it too, to have to take for my October one at the because I want to try to get stuff kind of for kids and stuff for that too because it's the back to school one. So, but I can't remember what else. Oh, blueberry pizza. I remember that one. The sunflower one that was in there. There was a watermelon, I think, and I don't know what
Oh,
all.
she's got a ton of them. Now she
Yeah,
does.
I
When
know.
I first found them, she only had two, maybe three sets, and now she's got what, five? She's up to five sets. Is
Yes.
that right?
I I
Something.
think so because they were numbered. I don't have all five,
Did
but
you see the
they were numbered.
flamingo? Did you see the flamingo?
Yes, I did. Yes, but I didn't
that
get it. I don't think I
that
got
was
it.
that's
I
the
don't think I
first one
did.
I bought. I was like, because I wasn't really impressed. Not that I wasn't
Yeah,
impressed with them. I just wasn't wanting to make them. So I got the
right.
flamingo pack, and then they went. Then she came out with more, and they went on sale, and I was like, "Gosh, dang it!"
Mm-hmm. Okay, what ones did I get? Okay, I got the one that the fruit shells. The one that has the pineapple, the grapes, and the raspberries, and the avocado because I wanted the avocado. And then the dragon fruit. I like the dragon fruit one, which looked pretty easy. I could have probably figured it out if I didn't get it, but I really like that avocado.
Uh-huh.
So I went ahead and got that one. Um,
There, there's the peach, Anna. That's as far as I
oh,
went.
I lied. I lied. I did get it. That has the ice cream cone, the palm tree, the flamingo, some kind of flower. So yeah, I did get it. I didn't think I got it, but I did. It's here in my thing.
I solely got it just for that flamingo. Dude, I'm telling you, this week has just been.
Oh, the
And we had
seashells.
the event on Tuesday, and I talked the entire event. Saw two cousins. Actually, I saw three cousins, so you know how that went.
Oh gosh, yeah. So show your peach again.
It's just the circle part of it. Now I do have his little.
Oh, okay.
I got his little feet done. So he'll have little feet that'll hang. When he sits or
Cute.
whatever. I did
Yeah.
get those done, but I have no idea what I've been doing. Well, Wednesday we were just vegetables.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know, that day after an event. It's not that I'm so much exhausted, but I feel brain dead.
I get you. Because
Yeah.
Saturday, even though it wasn't busy and whatever, we came home, we did absolutely nothing and we were in bed early. I mean, even
Yeah.
Whitney, he was just like, we did. I mean, it was just like, yeah, we're done.
Yeah, it's not like
We're done.
you're like exhausted or anything, but you're just like, I just don't want to do anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And um I have no idea where Wednesday went. Thursday I know I got the trash out.
Well, that's good.
uh Thursday. Wasn't Thursday the day everybody was coming in here? Thursday, I think I saw every kid except for one. And that's only because the other half was here.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, yesterday was like it was Grand Central Station because yeah, it was yesterday when yeah. Yeah, because one came to pick up the youngest one to go to a house sitting job for the rest of the week. The son next
Hey,
door,
CJ.
they're going on vacation for 2 weeks, so they've been in and out getting, things together and rounded up, what have you. And I don't know, it was just like Grand Central Station here yesterday.
Yeah. When CJ, when did you send them? Because I haven't got anything, I don't think. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I
Huh?
did. Yesterday. They came through yesterday. For some reason, I didn't even catch those earlier because I had went
What?
through
If
to check
nobody
my
was
email.
outside, what?
So yes, I did. I see them
Oh,
now in
okay.
here. They came through yesterday, Chris. Or such a I was reading my email and I was just like, "Brr," yeah. So
Is it a secret?
no, I don't think so. But it was like I really tried to refrain unless they tell me that I can say their name. So none ever told me it was a secret, but I did never ask for permission either. So I apologize for that.
Oh God.
So yes, I did get him. So only haven't been. Okay, that's what I read already. I sent one. Oh, you sent one for Lenora too today. I emailed them. Oh well, today's the 20. What is today? Is today the 23rd or 24th? I thought it was the
Today is
24th
the
today.
24th.
Yeah, so it says the 23rd that they were sent.
Let's split hairs.
So yeah, that's why I said yeah because I looked at my email earlier today and I didn't see them. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. That's kind of weird. That's kind of freaky. Woohoo!
Uh,
Those that they are seeking
yeah,
to. You don't care. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, CJ.
I haven't. Well, I know they weren't in my email earlier today because I was having email problems. I found this one event and I thought, you know what? Why not? Why not just go for broke and see if we just can't work our butts off, right? Because, like,
Yeah.
it's not bad enough. And it's in December, so it's a holiday market, right? So, okay, I ask them for, the information, all this and that. I'm filling it out, and they're like, we need 2 product pictures and 4 pictures of your setup. All right.
Oh wow.
Sounds easy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Except for it had to fit within a certain size, and guess what I don't have? And
Um,
the way to put it on there, I couldn't see other than one, like in one area, I could see how many megabytes or whatever the heck they're called on the one side. But if I went to a different like section or group or whatever, it wouldn't show me the size of the pictures. So I sat there for an hour
um,
just trying to send pictures or attach pictures to see if they would load or not. Finally, after an hour, I said just sent it and then I emailed him. I was like, "Look, I am not tech savvy and I cannot get these pictures to load on there because they are too big. Don't know how to shrink
um,
them down. So here's your pictures in an email."
oh god.
The
Yeah.
lady, she's like, "I got it. I'll put them with your application." So I
Oh
thought,
god.
if they're gonna be like
Yeah.
that, that's probably gonna get me kicked out of the in the running, But I was like, I just can't do nothing about it. If you're gonna put a size on, what they need to be,
Yeah.
and I mean, I think I found 4 out of all my pictures that actually fit within the size.
Oh.
And I was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, none of my actual individual pictures fit in it. And it's like, I don't have
Oh.
high resolution or anything like that on there. Hey, Knothead, you do too have my address.
Oh gosh, I gotta fly or something. The sharks make good pillows if you use that Chucky. Lenora's yarn looks like they had
The
makeover.
the
Oh,
second the second row did. Can you? I mean, seriously, I was laughing because I was like, "Oh look, we redid the second row." Can't tell.
well, you're just besting them out. You're besting them out, so you know what? It's productivity. That's what that's called.
Right?
Productivity.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's called. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it's called.
About
Oh
one
my
shelf at a
gosh.
time was all I could stand to do. It's like, oh my God, this is just so. You know how you get going, you're going through it and you're all excited. Oh, I'm going to put this one there, there, there. And then you start getting down to the last little like tidbit of colors. And you're like,
Yeah,
oh, where do I'm going
yeah.
to put this one? Oh, that yarn good needs to go over here. So I'll remember I have, and I had to force myself to finish it and not leave it just laying on the couch.
Right, right. Oh, well, this is cute. I have never seen this pattern. It's a mascara pattern. And it's
Don't
like a
worry
tube
about the
of
name.
mascara and
Oh,
using the
yeah.
furry yarn for the
Yeah.
wand. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
My granddaughter would love that because she's getting to be, all girly, even though she's, not even 3 yet. This one, though, there's one or two of them that I haven't been able to open, though.
Hey, Milo, that's way out of my league. Can't.
Sorry. Oh,
You're going to.
for the resizing, yeah. Wait,
Yeah,
can I
because
see
now
it
you're
again? The
expecting
one
me
side
to
looks searchable.
get onto a whole nother site and work something on that and come back and do something else.
Right?
I think I
Oh,
know what
Milo.
pattern that is.
Yes, and then here's the powder and blush.
Yes. Yep.
Oh my gosh, I already know what I'm making for Christmas. She is really seriously she will like that. So if anything, Christmas. Oh, why can't I open that? Oh, there we go. Squeezable foundation.
Uh-huh.
That first one, that was questionable. I need to see it again. It's not questionable, it's just fine. We're not going back to it right now. Oh yeah, the little sharks. Yeah, those are cute. And those are the ones
Hello,
that you said
Brenda.
if you use like the blanket yarn, make good pillows. Those
Oh,
would be
yeah.
cute.
Yeah. I've
Those
got
would be
one
cute.
similar, I think, like that.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sending those. Just a minute, Lou. Are you need to go outside now? You got yourself calmed down? Oh, lipstick and nail polish.
Uh-huh.
I had never ran across these, but I hadn't looked anything up either.
Uh, the first one was mascara, Milo.
Yes, she's wanting me to go back to it awfully
I know,
bad
but
because
she was
whenever I
asking.
looked at it,
Yeah, she was asking what it was.
yeah, and yeah, I say I only caught the end of the showing. It was because I'm cooking. What was it? Oh, okay. If you really, because I thought she was gonna, yeah, it's that. It's mascara. Because she was just saying it looked questionable.
I
And
know. Yeah, I know.
so that's why I was refraining for now. But anyway, yeah. Now, which one is for Lenora? Oh, here it is. I found it. Yeah, it's the shark. So yeah, I'll forward that to you to Lenora if
Okay.
you want it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. So yeah, I'll get Lenora sent to her.
You don't do questionable. I don't know why that hit me so funny.
Yeah, I'll send it through. Oh, I'll send it through my phone.
That's fine. Oh, I got lucky
Okay,
on
I
this
only
one
saw
too.
part of the one side and I was kind of like, but no, I see it, I get it. Okay, I'm gonna have to let Luna out. She's got herself calmed down now, and she hasn't been out for a while, so I need to let her out real quick. Oh, ow, I was stuck to the chair, man. That kind of hurt. Okay.
Oh boy, Lana.
I thought you wanted out, babe. You don't want out?
No, I just wanted you to get unstuck from the chair.
Yeah, exactly. And make it feel like half my skin just came off the back of my leg.
Oh, I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Okay, I don't know what you want, Lo. Now you're just staring at me. Well, if you're not going out, I don't know what the deal is. So
We still have a while. We're okay. Gets
okay.
closer to time, I'll have you message him.
Oh yeah, I know, Milo. I feel that too.
Yeah, that's pretty much what she just did.
Yeah,
It's the same feeling.
exactly. Mm. No, those are super cute. So I really, like I said, I really appreciate you sending those. That was awesome, CJ.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I'll get Lenora's sent to her, and because I don't know why I'm typing in, I have addresses saved and whatever, but I don't know why it's not popping up to send it. So
Yeah, I noticed that on mine, that
yeah.
sometimes it pops it right up, and other times
Yes,
you've got to message them several times before it'll pop them up.
yeah. So I'll just have to do it through my phone. Yeah, I'll have to do it through my phone.
There was something I was going to tell you about the last event, but now I can't remember what the heck it was.
Well, I'll tell you a funny story about Whitney.
Oh, please.
That's- he- well, the other day, it kills me. Oh yeah, it does kill you. Um, well, he had went downstairs, and I think he was changing his clothes or doing something. He comes up, and he had something in his hand, and he was like, "You have got to see this." And I am like, "Oh, great. I don't know what he's going to show me. I don't know if I want to see it or not, you know?"
Right.
He has a handful of beans. I mean, a full hand of beans. I mean, it was almost like he could put them in both hands. And he was like, "These beans." He was like, "I don't know where these beans came from." And I was like, "Well, what are you talking about? Where you don't know where they came from?" And he goes, "I went to put my boot on." And he was like, "My boot was full of beans."
Oh my god!
And I was like, "You're kidding me." And he was like, "No." And so I was like, "I don't know that there's beans down there. There's no beans down there. I mean, I don't even have anything beans down there." I mean, because I could see if I had something with like, if I wanted to use beans as like weights or something, but I chose not to do that. I went another route to do any of that stuff for waiting and stuff. So there's nothing like that downstairs. There's no food. There's no nothing down there.
Right,
And
but you have it
so,
upstairs.
no, they're in jars, glass jars in my cabinet. I don't even use the
Ah,
beans for nothing. I don't use them for
okay.
anything.
Okay.
So, um, anyway, I was like, he hadn't said any more. He comes upstairs today and he was like, I went down to put my boot on and he was like, "There is something in my boot." So he was like, I took my boot off and he had beans in his hand again. So we do not know where these beans are coming from. We have no clue. He was like, "This is weird. Is somebody trying to tell me something?" And I was like, "I don't know." I thought it was funny though, because it's like, who would be, how? I mean, because we don't even, I mean, I don't know. I don't know
Well,
where
I
these
would
beans are
say
coming
I
from.
would say a little critter, but that sure is a lot for a little critter to carry
Yes, it
overnight.
would be impossible. And these are like the taller boots. He wears like the taller, like ankle type, way up your leg boot.
Right.
So, and that is a lot of beans for one little rodent. And I mean, we haven't had any problems except for like at the turn of the season, whenever, whatever. We kind of had a little bit there one week where we had evidence that we thought we had one, but then we're driving into the garage one day and it was like, "I think I see
Seth
something on the
is,
garage floor."
or
And
not
it was a
Seth.
dead mouse. So I think we got rid of it because it got hit by the car or something. I don't know what happened, but anyway, so I don't
Sam's
know.
going down there. Sam's going down there and playing a prank on your.
And Whitney said, he was like, "Unless Sam's doing something." I said, "Oh yeah, Sam's getting in my beans and he's taking down a handful and just putting them in your
Oh,
boot."
yeah. There's just been enough comments. I could see that boy doing it, and I don't know
Oh
him.
my gosh, I don't know. I haven't asked him, and I kind of doubt that he has, but you never
I
know.
doubt it, but it'd still be
No,
funny if he was.
it would, yes, it would. It definitely would. And if the grandkids were here or something, I could see something like that possibly happening with just like, hey, just playing. But no, they
Yeah.
haven't even been here. They haven't been here, and they can't get to my beans anyway. It's way too high up in the cabinet. So I don't know. I have no clue. Do you have like grandkids or something just putting beans in shoes? No, Milo. No. If they were here, I could see them doing that if they had access to beans. But even if they were here, they wouldn't have access to the beans. Someone's pranking for sure, and that I don't know. It's not me.
It's not me. I'm over here.
True, true. And so I don't know. I have no clue, but it is interesting, and I thought it was hilarious because it was so funny. Because he just comes up so serious. He was like, "Beans." He was like, "I don't know where they're coming from. It was in my boot." And I mean, it was a pile of beans, dried beans. I don't know. I don't know. So,
Well,
and he was
see,
like, "I've seen some weird things," but he was like, "This takes them all." He said, and I was like, "Okay,
I know. I'm trying to think what metaphor fits with beans in
yeah,
a
I don't
boot.
know, yeah." Someone doesn't want beans with dinner, so they're stuffing it in boots. Yeah.
He's all right. Just leave him alone.
Oh my
Unless he's
gosh.
really messing with something.
Oh, did you finally get something to eat and
Okay,
drink?
CJ, what problem are you having with your pot holder?
I seen something about a pot holder, but I was trying to catch
Yeah,
up
and
on everything.
she said
Oh,
she
maybe
gave up. So I
it
was
was
just
horrible. I
wondering
gave that.
because it may be some simple little something and we can help her.
Right. Well, was it the pattern that I told you, that real simple one? But I thought you made it through that one. And that was like for a dishcloth, though. So is this a different pattern that you're trying separate from that? And is it because you're not they're getting wonky on the sides? You're not keeping it like straight. You feel better now that you got something to drink and eat? Yeah. Do you want to try to go out now?
I think we're gonna have to shut that door. I can feel the humidity starting to come in.
Well, come on. If you want to try again. Are you going to come or no? Or you can go to bed. It's well.
Oh, Milo. I'm getting ready to get up. I'll get
Come
it.
on. Come on. No. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take a minute. I'm gonna go get something to drink
Okay.
because I'm starting to, and I gotta shut the back door. I can believe it's gonna be hot tomorrow, just because
Yeah.
in the last probably 20 minutes I could feel the humidity creeping in
Humidity
the house with
certain. Yeah.
yeah, and it's been just fine. Now wait a minute. I may get off this couch and my body heat will, dissipate from it, and I'll come back and be like, I don't know what I was saying. It's just fine. But I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Okay. About a cooking pot until you just address the comment. That's great. Oh gosh.
And we wonder why she saw something sketchy on the last one.
Right. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Oh gosh. Well, I'm glad that you had a good laugh. I'm sober. I don't do that. Oh gosh. Hey, well, at least you got yourself calmed down now. Well, you've been you've been upset most of the evening.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding right now. Please try a little
I
later.
don't know why my Alexa. I'm not going to say it because then it'll go off again. I don't know why it keeps doing that, and I've not even said that nothing. But I've been having trouble with it, and I don't know what's going on. It's not connected to the internet somehow or something. I don't know. So I haven't even been using it. So that's kind of weird. It's been going off every now and then like that, and I'm like, okay. And then we got the beans. Then we got the beans. It's because she's listening, always listening. Yeah, it's creepy. Yeah, it just is. It's just kind of creepy. And usually she doesn't go off though unless I say the name or anything. But And yeah, for some reason here lately, I can't get it to do music or anything like that. I don't know what the deal is with it. So I don't know. I haven't looked into it to figure it out. So, what? What? What's the deal? What's the deal? You can go lay down. Are you ready to go lay down? Or you just wanting to stay in here with me? It's supposed to be the only way to get her attention. Yeah, yeah, it is supposed to, but I don't know, just randomly. Just randomly, she'll go off, and I don't know why. So that's why I said it kind of freaks me out sometimes. You are so jumpy right now. What are you so jumpy for? Say you're perfectly fine in here. Nothing's gonna get you. Happened to your friend too, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's getting real sticky out there. Okay. I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
I'll tell you. It's about time for Randy to show up. I got stories.
Stories. Yeah, it's almost 10, so we'll see. I don't know.
CJ, are you still on here?
Down for stories. Yeah. It's hotter in my house than it is
Oh, you'll
outside.
appreciate this one. I can't even make crap like this up.
Oh, speak away. Oh, Sammy! How are you? I hope you're doing good. I'm glad you popped in. I know, but Lou, I don't know what you want. I don't know. Don't know. Because everything is fine. Everything is fine. Anything that you think's outside is not going to come in here and get you.
She might know who the bean monster is.
Well, that's true. He may be downstairs right now beaning away. I don't know. And she's like, stay away from my dad's boots. Oh, thank you, Abigail. Welcome to the live. Just for hello before bed. Well, I'm glad you came in. Oh my gosh, she's actually venturing into the living room after 2 hours.
Maybe that's what she's been trying to tell you, is to move to the living room.
I'm sure that's what she's wanting me to do. She wanted me to go in there and sit with her, is what she wanted, because she is getting awfully used to sitting on the couch with me. If we're not outside, she's on the couch with me while I'm crocheting. So I think that's what she's wanting to do, because of a night, that is what we're doing. And she gets settled in, and then whenever she knows what time bed is, so it's past bedtime, normal time, for during the week. And so she knows my schedule. So she's been ready for bed for 2 hours probably. So that's part of it. Her usual thing is out of whack. So I'm gonna laugh if somehow your dog is finding beans and putting, oh gosh, where'd it go? Finding beans and putting them in the boots. Well, she isn't allowed to go in the basement, so she can go with us, but it would be pretty funny if she was doing that, though. Got to drop it. Love y'all. Have a great night. Prayers for y'all. Well, thank you, Sammy, and thanks for popping in. I'm glad to see you. I know you're doing good. So I'm trying to be on here every Friday evening. There's going to be some jankiness in August, but other than that, I mean, we're still going to be on it at least once a week, but we'll figure that out when it comes. So the me monsters in the same room, so she's wanting you. Yeah, she's detecting something. Sounds good. Sounds good, Sammy. We'll see you later. Have a good rest of your night.
Oh my gosh. There we go. CJ must have walked away.
She maybe did. Yeah, I don't think she was going to be able to stay on very long.
Yeah, usually she says she's leaving, but
Yeah. Welcome back, Milo. Okay, I'm going to have to go take a potty break now myself. So
yeah, you go.
So I will be right back.
Yeah, just string the noodles. Oh no. Apparently they didn't like her walking away. Right? I wasn't going to go there. But I've been thinking it the whole time. So, my youngest daughter moved in with my oldest daughter, so she'd be closer to college, right? So she's in the kitchen and she's got Alexa playing music.
Please unlock device to continue.
And all of a sudden it starts playing something else. And she thought, okay, that's weird. So, tells it to change back. And then it changes again back to the same thing it was playing, before. And she's like, what in the world is going on? And so she's, hollering at Alexa. Well, then she realizes that oldest daughter is probably trying to use it at summer school. And because she has it on, she may be messing up what she's trying to do at school. So she starts telling Alexa, to turn off. And then it would
Sorry,
come
I'm
back
having trouble understanding
on.
you. Please try a little later.
And she couldn't figure it out. And this went on 3 or 4 times before it finally quit. Then it comes out on the other end. The oldest daughter was trying to use it at school, but it wasn't working. It wouldn't play music or, whatever it was she was trying to get it to play. She said what it was, but I don't remember. It had something to do with what they were doing. And so it would show that it was playing, and then it would stop. And she'd start it again, and it would show it was playing, but there was no volume. And she was trying to figure out maybe something's wrong with the speakers or, something. Well, she's got this little smart aleck kid in class and was making comments along the lines of, "Are you sure you got it playing, turned on," and, stuff like that. And she's like, "Yes, I have it turned on," and showed him it was playing, and then it quit. Well, there was something that made her double check it, and come to find out, somehow, even though she was probably 20 miles away, it was still connecting to the Alexa at the house. And so every time Lily was panicking and telling it to stop, it was shutting Kelsey's off because she was still connected to the speaker at home. And Kelsey's trying to figure out what the heck is going on. She's checking the speaker, the whole 9 yards, trying to see why it wasn't playing on her end.
Gosh.
They don't know why it was, how it stayed connected from that far away. But yeah, so that was just hilarious listening to both of them tell their own side of the story and their thoughts that they had while it was all going on. And that was like the first day she was down there. I was like, "Oh, this is going to be hilarious. What else are these two going to get into?"
Oh gosh. Okay, where is that coming from?
Okay, it went dead. I got to go out and come back in because I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Well, I wasn't talking, so I don't know. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah. Unumar got up and walked off, and it went dead, and then
Oh, okay.
started our live again. And
Gotcha.
so yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Milo, for some reason, whenever it does that, it's. Well, now it just did me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you now at all.
Now
So
you
I'm
got to
gonna have
go
to
out.
back out and come back in.
Yeah, because it
Hey, I'll
doesn't
be
work for
back.
the other person to do it.
If I can get it to.
I don't know why I'm talking. She can't hear me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's weird. You guys can hear both of us, but we can't hear each other. And whoever the one is that can't hear has to leave the live and come back in.
Okay, I think I can hear you now.
Can you?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
Okay.
We're all good. And that is something new. That was never an issue before.
Yeah.
So I don't know why now, but oh well.
Their new glitch.
I guess. There always has to be something, right?
Right.
Swear I haven't done lives with people, only solo lives, so I didn't even know. Yeah, it's something new that just started happening, and we kind of figured it out, and just, because I had to, it happened on my end first, I think, is how it started with it. And so I was just like, I had to back out and come back in and see if it works. So, and that's seems to be the remedy. So, but, and it is weird. I don't know what the deal is, but. But one reason why I got this kind of tie-dye-ish looking too is because I have that one unicorn pattern that I got here a while back. Whenever what's her face had her stuff on sale, and so I thought it'd be cute to do the little curly cues, with all different colors instead of having to do like 5 different colors of curly cue and the unicorn thing. So I thought it'd be cute for that with this variegated.
Yeah.
So. Because so far, I've not had any trouble with this one, so we'll see. It's worked pretty good. Oh. Okay, where's my beginning?
That's 2. This one's going to have a lot more ends, I know. Because I said, why not make it striped?
Yeah.
I was trying to do different patterns, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to go through, in my tablet thing, just trying to go down my list of adding a new one for every like 1 or 2 that I do of a regular one or whatever. If I'm making multiples of something, like the ducks or whatever type thing, go through then and try to make one that I haven't made yet that I've gotten
Oh,
new.
yeah.
So trying my best to focus on doing it that way so then I don't get burnt out.
Yeah, because you can only make so many of one. Well, I guess there are people that do it, so I shouldn't say
Yeah,
that.
there are,
I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
Kudos to them for being able to do it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you remember last time we were talking about that pattern, the one that you did? And I was trying to find that one, and I said it always pops up in my feed.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you know that thing has not yet popped up in my feed since we talked about it?
Oh my
Is
gosh,
that
what's
not?
that? That's weird. That is
Isn't that
weird.
crazy? And
Yeah.
I mean, I was getting frustrated because I'm like, okay, what part of Etsy does not comprehend? I've already seen these same patterns the last 10 times,
Right.
and
Yeah.
and it would come up,
Right.
and yeah. And I even searched it after we got off the phone, trying to think of different ways to put it in to get it to pull up. It would not pull up. I don't know what happened to it. I looked on
That's
Instagram
weird.
thinking maybe it was something I saw on
Oh,
Instagram,
right.
and nope, didn't see it
Hmm.
anywhere on there. And I was like,
That's
okay,
weird.
well, that's the sign that I was not to buy that pattern.
Yeah, evidently. Evidently. Yeah, I'm glad that I did go ahead and get this one because I think, I think he's super cute.
Yeah, he turned out really
So,
good.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to making, because whenever I was doing it, I was actually thinking of your guys' scrap monsters at the same time, because it
Right?
could very easily be, used for something like that too. To
Yeah.
use that, you know,
Well, and it does look very similar
leftovers.
to a pattern that she's done.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, these little bugs are starting to fly in. Gonna drive me crazy. That's all I need to do is like suck one down and start gagging on it while I'm on here. Oh my gosh. I'll probably need to do my thingy again.
What's that?
Oh, my chat thing.
Hmm.
To refresh or whatever, get it for
No, I knew what you
70.
meant. I just wanted
Yeah,
to see if that I was just wondering if that's what you were talking about, because
yeah,
no chit chatty.
yeah.
Then again, we talk so much as it is.
Right.
They probably feel like they can't get a word in edgewise.
Well, that does happen. Oh gosh. Okay, what did I do wrong? I did something wrong. Yeah.
I know, I'm gonna have to start writing things down, because multiple times I thought of something and I thought, no, I'll wait for the live. That way we have things to talk about.
Yes. Yeah, because I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'd even thought about, but I think I pretty well covered it. There hasn't really been anything except for just, crazy busy and in a good way. So,
Yeah.
but
Well, that event we did on Tuesday, I mean, like I said, it was just, why not?
yeah,
And I thought it was like 2 o'clock and it was like 12:30, but I felt like we had already gone through an entire day.
yeah,
And I thought, well, that's okay. That just gives us more time to make more money. But I was sketchy about it because it was an event for the train coming through.
right,
But then we were inside and I thought, okay, trying to get them, you know how it is when you're inside and the event is outside.
hmm,
They don't generally come inside, but they they did. They were coming in. I
yeah,
couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, that's just awesome. And the
yeah.
event, we did an event there in March, and we made like a third of the money in March
Oh, wow.
as what we made on Tuesday.
Yeah,
And I would have never have thought we would have made that kind of money.
yeah. Well, that's awesome. I mean,
Right?
yeah. And just for something random like that, because sometimes that does end up being your best thing. Sometimes you never know.
Right?
So,
I'm trying to think, what event did we have before that? Because the event before that did the same. Oh, it was our spring event, or not our spring, our summer event that we don't usually do good at, and we did really well at that one too.
Yeah.
And that one had me to where I wasn't going to come back.
Yeah.
There was actually several crocheters, which in that town it's not surprising really, but they were ones different from what I usually talk to.
Yeah.
And there was a younger girl in her 20s, somewhere along the line. Anyways, I don't know if that was her mom or what. Anyway, they were together in a group. Anyway, we get talking, and I don't know how we got on the subject, but she was telling she was looking for somebody to teach crochet lessons for their 4-H group, but
Oh,
that she
yeah.
couldn't find anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so that kind of led into the differences between how people used to crochet compared to the way they do now, and the way the patterns are written and everything.
Right. Right.
And um and it's anyway, so I was telling her, if everybody that learned now took the time to learn how to hold their yarn properly, they probably wouldn't have as many hand issues. You think?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to lay down. Because I just don't know how you would keep your hand from not cramping if you've got it all pinched up like this.
Yeah.
And, because you're trying to hold that, but you're also trying to keep it at the right tension and everything.
Yes.
Or they got this
Yeah.
hanger wrapped around it, and it's just like,
Right.
anyway. So I said, if people would learn the old fashioned way, and the younger girl's like, wait, what's the old fashioned way? And so I'm telling her, she's like, oh, okay, that's the way I do it. That's the way my grandma taught me. And I was like, but your grandma taught you that way. Like, I said, so many of these ones, they've learned off the internet or whatever, and they don't comprehend that how you hold your hands also plays a part into,
Matters. Yes, it
yeah,
matters. Yeah.
yeah,
And it is so hard for me to watch some crocheters. I am yelling at them through the
yeah,
screen
yeah.
because it's like I can't take it anymore. I'm sorry, I'm out. I'm out. I can't do it. You may
Yep.
make wonderful things, but you're driving me nuts right now
Uh-huh.
because I don't even see how they even can see what they're doing, know what they're doing, have their tension, anything. And I am like, oh my.
And I
Because some
get
of them I've
everybody's
actually
gonna,
seen, they actually do really good work, but then I've seen
except,
others, it's like, I don't know about that.
but
You
how
know?
many people do we constantly hear, oh, my hands hurt? I had to
Yes,
wear
that too.
compression
Yeah.
gloves. My hands hurt.
Yeah.
My hands
Yeah.
hurt. But then you see how they're holding their yarn, and you're like,
Right.
that's why your hands are hurting.
Right.
Yes, I
Yes. Because I
understand you made
do. Yeah,
100
I do hear
items
that.
this week, but if you had just adapted back to the old way of holding the yarn
Right.
and
Right.
relaxed your hand.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Milo, have a great rest of your night and have a great weekend. And I hope we get to see you later. So, yes, we always have good laughs and good stories. So, yeah, because I mean, even whenever I say my hand and stuff, I mean, I just know that yes, I've done too much. It's swollen because of my prior job. That's where my stuff comes from. It actually, me crocheting helps my hand. It really does
Right,
by keeping it
right,
going.
right.
And I know what I need to do to stretch it and to do and whatever. My chiropractor has actually been working on this hand a lot for me, and it's actually helping. So it doesn't even get really that sore anymore. Even if it's swollen like this, it's like it's not super sore like it did get there back whenever
Right.
I was like first starting back to crocheting like all the time. And it's just kind of gotten used to it now, because I was using it different than what I was with where I was working,
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I mean, honestly,
Now
it's
imagine if
more,
you had been holding your yarn the wrong way, how
oh
much worse
gosh,
that would
yes,
have
I
been.
know. I know. So, but it's more my neck and my shoulders and stuff. But again, that's from whenever I used to work where I was at, and I'm still sitting kind of the same way that I was doing with then. It's just
Yeah.
one of the things because we're looking down and whatever, and so yeah.
Yeah, mine's been bothering me this week, and I think that's probably why I haven't been too engrossed in doing it because that muscle right up along here that draws.
Yes. Yes.
And first, now that it's rained, it has relaxed down. It's like, gee,
Yeah.
thanks. I could have been
Yeah.
working.
Right.
And
Right.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to take. I mean, I could have taken an naproxen or something and relaxed it back down, but I'd have had to take a nap.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know whenever I went and got adjusted here the other day, I think it was on Tuesday, is when I went because I go about every 3 weeks, something like that, and because I've stretched it out now that I'm not working. I love those colors,
I know, me too.
but
These are
she
the
asked
same.
me. Oh, go ahead.
No, these are the colors that first blanket was.
Oh,
That
yeah,
so that's
yeah,
the one I put that little cow on.
yes, yeah, yeah. I like those colors. But she had asked me if I had been trying to get a headache. Well, there was about 2 days that I could tell where I used to get my migraines. It was like trying to do the path, because my path is here and it wraps around my head and goes
Uh
down my
huh.
back between the shoulder blades. And I don't get those anymore. So I knew and we had been doing some other things too, and yard work, gardening, and moving things and whatever. So I wondered if I even did something then. But then, of course, with me crocheting even more than what I had been to catch up on some things and stuff too. So it never got full blown, but I could feel it. And
Yeah.
it's like, okay, we got to do something. But she got me, and I've not had any more issues. So as long as I stay like that, I'm good to go. Because I definitely, oh, those, I just, yeah,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
don't like it.
It's tolerable if I know I've been really cranking this stuff out. I got a reason then. So when it's just for like no reason happening, yeah, no, I don't like
Yeah,
it either.
yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, still have. Two, three, four.
This is one of those that has no rhyme or reason to where the ends are. They're all over the place.
Hey, that's okay. As long as you know what you're
Oh,
doing, doesn't
right?
matter. Doesn't matter.
Good golly.
The one good thing about these decks, I pretty well have the pattern memorized. Because it's pretty well just, I mean, it's not hard to remember really. So,
No, It is fairly simple until you make about 10, and now your brain's shutting down and you can't
Yeah.
remember. Or you think you know the pattern, and then you start screwing
Right.
it up.
Right.
Oh, Lordy. I haven't even really seen any videos or anything to have something to gripe about.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what things that I've even kind of watched now that you mentioned
Well,
that, and I really
yeah.
haven't. I haven't. I've not really caught up on anything too much. I did watch, well, yeah, Cinnamon Stitches always has something up, it seems like. So I'll have her playing in the background sometimes.
It's okay,
And then
Johnna. We can
sometimes
like
I
different
skip.
people.
Huh?
I said it's okay. We can like different people.
Oh yeah, I know, but I said no, but I said, I'll have her playing in the background, and then
Yeah.
sometimes I will skip over if it's something that's kind of like random that I don't really know, whatever. So, um, but today, what was it? Oh, it was about her going to premiere. She's going to premiere in August, I guess, or something. So she was talking about that a little bit. But other than that, um, but has been cranking out a lot. It seems more so than what she had been.
Yeah, I did kind of notice that just from seeing like her
Yeah,
post.
yeah.
And she looks better.
And she seems a lot better. But I think with this move and everything, she's gotten out of where she was at, and stuff. And I know she was having some problems there and everything, which I mean, I get. Um, but so I think she's in a better place, I think, it
Yeah.
seems to be. It seems to be and stuff. So I agree. She does look better and she seems happier, which I'm glad for her, because I know whenever you're kind of
Right.
like, stuck in something, it's, not the greatest, And Blondie Knots, I haven't seen anything of her for a while, but it could just be that it's not popping up on my feed. I don't know. But I've been watching,
Yeah.
I like 48 Hours and I like all that stuff. And I watch Crying
Yeah.
Junkies a lot
Yeah.
and that type of thing. So those are like podcasty type stuff, so I can listen to that, while I'm crocheting if it's something I need to concentrate on that way of what, looking at a pattern and
Right.
stuff. So I catch up on those, and then if somebody is on live, then sometimes I will, I'm able to catch some, of that, but my times don't always work out for that either.
Yeah. Well, this battery pack's not doing too bad. We went from 15 to 40% while we're doing a live. So,
On what now?
when
On
we
your
first
battery thing?
on that battery pack,
Yes.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I figured if anything, it would just maintain it, and I thought, I probably had to check that because
Right.
that's down to one little bar left on that thing, and I'm up to 40% while we're
Oh,
doing
that's
the
pretty
whole
good.
thing.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that is pretty good.
So I better make sure I have it fully charged to run our fans on Sunday.
Yes.
It's like, First I was like, where did I get that? I didn't get that. My daughter's friend, if I remember right, got it for me
Oh,
last year or the year before for my birthday.
gotcha.
Which cracked me up because, you have to be paying attention to know that somebody needs, something like that.
Yeah.
And they were thinking about our fans and lights and all that, like when we do events.
Right.
So I was like, well, that works for me too.
Right. Absolutely.
Okay. All my ends are tucked in.
Yay.
I know, right? Took me, what, 2.5 hours to get them done, but okay.
But well, talking and everything too, so
Yeah, I know. I didn't even pick them up when we first started talking.
Yeah.
And I had the hook with my blanket, but I couldn't find it before we got on, so I don't know where it went.
Uh,
That's probably going to be a search party later.
yeah.
Who knows? I don't know.
Okay. You just. Well, I thought maybe whenever you said Randy that it would like put a bug in his
Triggering
ear
to
and
show
then
up.
maybe
Yeah,
it's
that's usually what happens. Is it
fucking
triggers him to
now.
show up?
Him and Chosen. So
Uh
and
huh.
yeah, Chosen hasn't even been on here. That one night he came in at the very very end, and I was like, oh sorry, we're out. See ya.
Yep.
So because we were at the very end. So see you Sunday. Headed to bed for my show tomorrow. Well, good luck.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you got a show tomorrow too. Well, good luck. Okay. How about a cowboy chicken?
Oh my gosh, that is so cute.
Right. If we're gonna do them, let's do different.
Yes. Yes. I am in the same camp right there. I want something different. I don't want same old same old.
Uh huh.
Because at least let's make it fun at least.
I don't know. Okay, so we're on the 24th, right? So we
Yeah.
need to start thinking about what next month's challenge.
Because
Ideas
next
for it.
month is August. I'm trying to think of something that I want to get and that I kind of want to work up to go with market type stuff and holiday stuff, but I want it to be different, but be fun to make. That'll be kind of easy to make too at the same time as a filler, but I don't know what that's going to be. I don't know I don't know what that is. I don't know. So I
I
guess you guys can think
I
of
don't
some
know. You got
stuff
any more
or
regulations going on there? Well, and that's what I was thinking was if we kind of stay along the lines of what um even one of us needs to make,
right.
then it keeps
But
us
then
on
also
track.
push some of us that don't maybe make some of that stuff like food. I was like, yes, because I don't make a lot of food and I think they're fun and stuff. And I got a few made, but it'll push me maybe to do some even in the future because they are fun, new, and different, you know?
Right. And I haven't got diddly squat done like what I wanted to get done.
Right.
I
And yeah,
wanted
because I have a ton of them in there that I was like, yeah, I'll get that done. And I was on it at the beginning, but then I got sidetracked with,
well,
a lot of other stuff. So,
yeah, a lot of other stuff
yeah.
cuz I got quite a few of the little food turtles and then that breakfast set done. But then I
Yes.
started on one of the knot monster patterns, but those
Oh,
take
yeah.
so long, and then I forget about it because I got it
Yeah.
sitting somewhere else. I got my chicken to do because anyway, I'll get the chicken done. I just haven't touched it because I need to. To that point where you're downsizing, but you're also going to have to be figuring out counting where because you know how they do it. They cross over to make the
Mhm.
hole, and then you go up from there for the head.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not a hard thing, but when you have 10 people talking to you, it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I haven't been in a big hurry on getting back. There's just been too
Right.
much commotion going on, basically. So I gotta want to finish that one. I don't know. I thought about bugs, and Gwen just mentioned bugs, but I don't know if that's something you guys would be into doing is bugs. And it's just something that can be thrown out there too.
Right. Because I was trying to think of anything that, because I mean, ladybugs, yeah, I've done some of those. I mean, and I'm trying to think of,
Well, we don't want it to be something that somebody feels compelled to go out and have to buy patterns to do it.
right, right. Because the first place that I go, hey, Riley, welcome to the live. First place I go is to the free one. I go, to
Right,
Pinterest or Google or
right,
something like that. Pinterest mainly, and start looking, and going through them to see what's legit and what's not. And sometimes you think it's legit and you go to making it and it's not so legit. But
right.
because I made one of those what is it called? I'm gonna have to look it up because it's gonna bug me because I know what it is, but I can't remember how you say
Okay.
it.
Well, the plants.
Yes, the plant, like flower plant type things, like cactuses, plants like that. That would be something.
Any of them.
Yeah,
I mean,
because that's
kind of like we
something
do with the
that's
food. Anything food. So
yes,
anything a plant.
yes. So I would be for that. I would be for plants. But I found a pattern that I wanted to make that was in the Pokemon realm, and I thought, okay, it looks like it's a legit pattern. Well, I got into it, and I was like, I don't know how legit this is because I think they made it, but it very much is AI, is how it turned out for their picture that they
Oh
put up. I
yeah.
think it's very AI'd. And so I went into it and started doing it, and it was like, I don't know about this, but you know what? I had to adjust it to make it be cute. So the base of it was enough that I could adjust it to make it turn out and be okay. Um, because I did get it done, and I don't have it here though. I took it over there to see if it'll sell. So, um, but will I try to do it again? Probably, because I know that I'm going to have to adjust it. But again, it's one of those things that I wish I didn't have to, that I could just go in there and do it, not worry about it. But so yeah, I even reading through it sometimes you don't always know. So
Yeah, yeah, because you can skim over it and be like, "Yeah, it looks all good,"
yeah,
but then when you
yeah,
really get into following
mhm,
it, no.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's a good thing that I've been doing them for a little bit, that I know that it's like, okay, I can adjust here and go, and do it. So, but he was pretty cute. I mean, for what it was and for me having to do or whatever.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he sells. I don't know.
Hey, what about fall items?
Yeah,
As
because I'm
for
getting ready to make scarecrows, and I need to find out how many pumpkins I have left over.
yeah, so we
So
could
I'm all for
that
fall
could be something.
too.
Yeah, because I think that's pretty much where everybody's gonna head is to the fall,
Oh yeah,
which the
August 1st is
plants,
when yeah,
yeah, the plants can fall under
yeah,
fall items too, for that matter.
yeah. Yeah, because I have that one book that you sent me that I have all these patterns marked that I want to do out of it, that has the plants in it, and I've not done one because I haven't had time to, because I've had other stuff.
Yeah, no,
So
yep. Usually, I don't know. Usually when I do up the plants, they'll they sell they don't sell fast, but they're like a steady seller.
yeah.
But I've got these 2 cactus that I swear they don't wanna go anywhere, they just wanna hang
Oh
out with
God.
me.
And I
They're
think the
more
cactuses are so cute. I
so
like
does
them. I really
everybody
like them.
else.
Yeah.
And at the time I made them, everybody else was selling them like crazy.
Oh yeah.
And so, because I don't know, it was like cactus were on a little trend there or something. And I
Yeah.
only made well, I may have made 3 and I sold 1. But I got these 2 that just keep going with us, and they get all kinds of attention,
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, it's a cactus," type of thing, but then they
Right.
don't sell.
Then that, yeah, and that's it.
But all the ones that I have made out of that book have all sold. The only
Yeah.
one that took a length of time was, a marigold one, I think, and I may not have made it out of that book.
Yeah.
And it was a young boy that bought that one. He was just very adamant he needed that marigold.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Right?
Oh gosh. Yeah, that's funny. Well, and that's what I say anymore, and that's what I said, taking my stuff over there. It's like they'll find their people,
Yeah,
eventually they'll
'cause
find
you
their
never
people.
know. Yeah, I don't know. Trying to think of what all we did sell. I don't know. I'm just totally blown away all that ocean stuff has
Yeah.
sold the way that it has. But like Gwen pointed out, not very many people do the ocean themed, you know, ocean things. So it's like something new to them.
Yes.
So I don't count the anchor octopus as part of that. They're all just kind of. doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Cause
Well, and it seems like for people that are in areas of more ocean type, or if they're in like a touristy part, for that, there are some people that do that. But I mean, like around here, there's nobody that does anything really ocean or anything like that.
right,
Which honestly, I don't know if that Jeep thing, it's out at the lake, and everybody out at the lake has like everything decorated up, of course, for like aquatic theme type stuff.
yeah.
And so I don't know if some stuff like that would sell out there for that or not,
I don't know.
but I don't know. I mean, the people who are going to be at that, they're not necessarily going to be people that are, live right there or anything, but, and it's fall too instead of summer, so I don't know if that'll matter. I don't know.
Well, and like you were talking about earlier on, having bigger items sell. I did notice that we're starting to sell the bigger items more. Because remember, I've been saying mini's the way to go. People's only, really, and they still are.
Mm-hmm.
But the last, what, 2, 3 events, they've actually bought the bigger stuff, the higher price stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I generally try not to. I mean, I always have them, but I not try not to have too ungodly amount of them because they take longer to sell.
Yeah.
And out of all that sea stuff, the only large one I have left is the dolphin.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
Right? And I would have thought that dolphin would have already just gone.
I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of surprised that it hasn't went.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I have a shark pattern that I got a long time ago, and I started to make it. Well, I hated it. I didn't like the way they did the underbelly and stuff of it. Now I could revisit it, or I could change it if I wanted to. I don't have to do it the same way that they do. It doesn't alter the stitches or anything as far as count and all that goes. It was that they were doing the front post, back post stitch type thing to do the underbelly, which I
Uh,
mean, it made it look kind of cool and stuff, but yet it was like, why? I didn't quite understand it. And so I could change it and I could do whatever I wanted. I could do it probably a double
well,
crochet or I could do a half double maybe. It wouldn't give it the texture, I guess, but
yeah, and I think that's
I
they're
just
trying to go for the look
yeah,
of the natural, the actual whale.
yeah. But it was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I was like, I had to quit. I was like, nope. And this has been, I mean, a long time ago. I don't know, it's probably been a year, maybe. And I ended up just ripping it out because it was like, no, I'm not going to finish this. I'm not going to do it. So I haven't revisited it yet to alter it or anything like that. Still have it in my thing, but
Yeah.
so one of these days, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Well, this popped in my head. This was something when a lady she came by the my table, at that event last weekend, and she was like, "Do you make any of those hats?" And I'm like, "What?" I mean, what? I mean, I don't know what hat she's talking about.
Right.
And so I was like, "Well, I've made bucket hats," and she almost made it sound like it was like a baseball hat or something, but crocheted.
Right.
And so for a minute, I thought, well, is she meaning like, the ones with the appliques and stuff, which I did not take because they're at the other place. So I didn't have any of those with me. So I said, well, I figured I thought maybe she was meaning something summer. So I said the bucket hat. And then I said, then of course I make stocking hats and stuff, seasonal and whatever. And she goes, oh, well, I don't need any of those. She was like, I live in Florida. I was like, then why are you asking me for a hat? A crocheted hat, period. If you live in Florida and you do, I don't know. It didn't make any sense to me.
You know them people that ask you the question, but they already know the answer. They're just waiting to see what you have to say.
Yeah,
I kind of feel like that was that
yeah,
scenario.
yeah. And I was like, I don't know why. And then she just
Yeah,
walked off, and I was like, well, good for you that you live in Florida. I'm so glad.
take your damn hat with you.
And I mean, and she was wearing some kind of hat visor thing or something. So I mean, and we were inside, so it wasn't even like she was looking for her to wear something that day, even or whatever. I mean, it was just like,
Right.
and again, it was one of those things of like, yeah, they're just going to ask, but even if you had it, they weren't necessarily going to buy it. It was just for the whatever. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I found that interesting. That was interesting, and like I said, I had the girl that came up and had already used, some of my stuff as a hacky sack, bowling ball, whatever.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what are you doing? And my poor chickpeas, I don't know what she was doing with those. And she was over there and she saw that I saw her and she looked at me. And so it was like, she was like, just like, oh, like, and I'm like, leave my chickpeas alone. They're cute
Right.
little chickpeas. Do not mess with them. If you want them, go get some money and pay for them. I'll gladly sell them to you, but stop. And her parents were there as vendors, and they were right there,
Uh-huh.
right there. And the mom kept staring at me the whole time. It was about to freak me out, but it was like, I'm just sitting over here crocheting, doing my thing. I don't know why you keep
Right. But
staring at
she's just
me.
watching you do it, you know. Yeah,
Oh,
I don't usually have a lot of problem, but this last event I had two. And the one was getting
yeah,
ready to booted out on his way. And I
yeah,
think he knew it, but you could tell that he's pretty much run wild.
yeah.
And I couldn't even tell you how old he was, but he was a younger kid and come over there and he's all full on being a Sid. And he threw the one toy back up on the table and I was like, oh, it's game on. I was
Yeah.
like, and he grabbed something else and starting to act like, he's making it do things. And when he tossed that one, I got up out of the chair and I'm just like, all right, that kid would
Hmm.
not make eye contact with me for nothing. But I went
Yeah.
over and I stood right across from him and I was like, go ahead and do it now.
Right. Yeah.
And he didn't do it, but he never would look at me. And he finally
Yeah.
went off on his way because he was with another group while his mom was across the room, pretty much doing the same thing at another booth. She'd pick something up and look at it instead of placing it back, she'd just toss it.
Yeah, like I told you that they're doing over there with my stuff.
Yeah, and I'm just like, wow, a kid doesn't surprise me, but a full-on
Yep.
adult, and you're talking to the vendor at the same time, I'm
Yeah.
dying. I was like,
Yeah.
well, it's a genetic thing on that end. And then
Yeah.
another girl, mom and her daughter come in, and this girl's old enough to know better, and she had a hold of one of the whales. And the next thing I know, she's taking that whale and she's just beating it back and forth like this. And I'm like, and it's taken me like a minute for it to even click with me. And they're going back and forth on whether or not she could have it, is what it was. And she's,
Yeah.
doing this. And it finally clicks with me what's going to happen if she keeps doing this. And finally, I was like, you need to quit doing that beating that up. I said, because if you don't buy that, I have to sell that to somebody else. And if you break it, I can't sell it.
Yeah.
And they both just stopped and stared at each other like they were trying to decide what they should do.
Oh
And
my
the mom was
gosh.
like, yeah, you need to quit. You need to quit. I mean, she got onto her. It was like it wasn't
Yeah.
clicking with her either that, what she's doing would tear them up.
Yeah.
She was more engrossed in the, no, you get to pick one.
Yeah.
And and they ended up buying it anyway, but I was just like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. I mean, she
Yeah.
just had that thing going. I was like, yeah, once started paying attention to what she was doing and not what they were saying,
Right.
like, yep. Other than that, they
Well,
all did really well.
yeah. Well, like that one time in the winery, whenever I was there for that, and this little girl picked up that snail that I still have.
Yeah,
Gary's still with me, and her mom picks it up, hands it to her, and she's just, I mean, rubbing her face all in it and loving on it and doing all the things. And of course, he has those antenna eyes and everything. And so I was like, okay, they're probably going to buy it. She's letting her pack it around. I mean, she was literally packing it around, and then they're putting it back. Well, we'll come back by if it's still here. Well, they didn't come back. And I'm
no,
like,
so
are
yeah,
you kidding me? After I don't know what's all over him now, which there wasn't anything. I checked him over and whatever, and it was fine. But it was just like, why are you going to do that? I would never do that unless you had intent to go ahead and get it. Why hand that to a kid and make them think that they're going to get it and they're loving on it
they
like
do
it's
it
theirs
though.
already,
They do
and
it.
then you take it away? It makes no sense to me.
And then they can't figure out why their kids have meltdowns.
Yes, exactly.
Uh-huh.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. And I mean, because do you want me to come in your house and I'll just rub myself all over my face and wherever on your stuff and you know? I mean,
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know. Because if if they would think about it, okay, let's say that three kids already came up and wiped around on that Gary or whatever, I mean, would you appreciate it if you went and bought it knowing that a kid had already slobbered all over it? Which they didn't, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. Messing with it and whatever, had their hands all over it and whatever. I mean, yes, I understand people pick them up and look at them and stuff, but I mean, when they're kids like that, this girl, she was young, and that's what they do. They pick them up, they start hugging on them and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. I just,
Uh-huh. Nope, I hear you. You should take your snail and put him in your booth. See what happens.
he is. That's where he's at. He is right now. So don't know if he's gone yet or not because I haven't been in there. But
Yeah. Not that you could.
so we'll see. I don't know if he's sold since I've been there, since I took him, because I just did take him about a week ago. So
Yeah.
because I was going through some of my stuff that I hadn't really moved yet and took some of my other plushie, like some of my not well, yeah, I did take miniatures. I took the critterlings and some of my critters. And what else did I take that day? I took him over there. I had taken my dragon, that heart dragon, there, but I've moved him now to the other place to see what he'll maybe do there. Um, they did say that people were looking at it and several seemed interested and stuff, but of course, I mean, it's still there. Um, so we'll see if it will, sell or not there. I may take it to the mall with me. I don't know yet. I we'll see. That's
Yeah.
not for another week or so. About a week, well, 2 weeks, week and a half from now. So I'm kind of getting on crunch time for that too. So, but we'll see. Because I probably will take a little bit of fall stuff with me to this one that I have left. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know where I'm at really on my fall stuff totally. I went through it a little bit, but not a lot because I wasn't going to take any of it with me at this last one, and I'm not ready to switch it out yet at the other. So my
Yeah.
plan is to do it like that first weekend in August, here around the first or so. So we'll see. So I need to get down there and look through that because I have it in one of those big clear bags. So I don't have a lot. I know that, but because I sold my scarecrows that I had. So I was thinking about maybe doing some more of those, but doing them a little bit different. And then, of course, like I said, see what I have like on my pumpkins, what I have left on those. And I am going to take those Beetlejuice ones over there
I
and see
would.
what they'll maybe do there because there's something different.
Well, there's something
So,
different, and it'll be a flow of traffic to where you got a better chance of that one person
yeah,
coming through.
right.
It's not like a
Yeah,
1-day event and that they miss their
right,
shot.
right, right. So, yeah. And the one thing about going to the mall, I do have a bigger space so I can take, you know, more stuff if I want to, whatever. So, because I actually thought about not having such a big space this time and then just wait until holiday and get the bigger space back again. But I don't know. I'll probably just leave it the way it is, what I've been doing.
I don't know, as fast as it's selling in your booth, I don't know how you got any inventory left to do events.
Yeah, it's dwindling. I mean, I have wearable stuff definitely still left. Um, it's not an overabundance, but I do have left. Um, but yeah, but the one good thing to look at it this way, since the last market wasn't as good of a hit, I definitely did get stuff made up extra and ahead for holiday on some of that stuff. Is why I'm not really freaking out too bad as far as like Christmas stuff goes, but I just don't have a lot of fall. So that's why I want to get some of these, one or two scarecrows done at least of the other, like the doll type scarecrows.
Yeah.
And then, which those pillow type scarecrows I did, they don't take me that long to make. So if I do want to make one or two of those, it shouldn't take me that long to get those done. But, and I only have the one snowman pillow that I did this time. I haven't made any more of that. And I got my planks brought in. These are those planks that I got at the thrift
Ah,
store.
yeah.
And I really do like them. So I was gonna try to do the snowman thing. I think on these, do them different. Like maybe do some this way and then do maybe some this way even.
Uh-huh. You could do a
So
whole little family across there.
yes, that's what I thought, that I could do something across it that would have more than. So I got those brought in because they were still in the back seat and never got them brought in because I kept forgetting about it to bring them in. So I got 4 different ones. So I have enough of that to make some of those, and they won't take me that long either. So, because I could even do something fallish with them too if I wanted to, but
Well, yeah.
So we'll see on that. But I have so much in my head that I want to make, but I can only do so much.
Yeah.
Only do so much. Now I
Yeah.
did. Oh, where is it? These were cute that I found, and I think it's a legit pattern. I don't think that I went through the complete. I've not made them yet. I'll say that if I can find them now. That they were a Halloween make that I found on Pinterest. These. The crochet Halloween cats. I thought those
Hmm.
were cute. And even if the
Yeah.
pattern isn't totally legit, they look easy enough that I could figure it out.
Well, I feel like those have been out for a couple of years. Like
I've not seen them. This is the first time I've seen them. So in your world, probably, but in mine, I've not seen them. I don't see a date on them, but maybe if I open it, it'll
Who's the
say.
maker? Who's the maker?
Da, 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 da. It says by Samar, Saimar, and it says June the 16th of 26 for these. But let's see. Because it has where you can watch the YouTube video or it has the pattern.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's either or. It's not all of them do you have both. But this one you have
Right.
both. And there's pictures and stuff kind of with it. So I don't know. I mean, the video, it may be an older video, and they just did put the pattern up. I don't know. We'll see what it said.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Jammy's by Ash. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet
Well,
this
shoot.
adorable.
I didn't mean to have it all the way like jacked up for everybody to hear, but well now that was good, Johnna. I thought maybe I could get it to pop up separate, but it's not going to. If it could show me. So yeah, it shows that it's a more recent one, but yeah, I mean I thought they were cute, something different. I'd never
Yeah.
seen them before.
Right.
So,
No. That's going to get more attention than the same old, same old.
yeah.
This is one I want to do.
Oh, that is cute. Yeah,
I'm not
that's
paying
cute.
$8 for the pattern though.
Right. Yeah. That is
And
cute
that
though.
and oh yeah, I've just been waiting, and then I was like, no, if I remember right, she is way beyond pricey on her stuff. And I thought, well, maybe she'll have another sale because she just did have a sale.
Oh yeah.
Makes no anyway. And then you can or you can get the mod as long as you got the original body,
Oh yeah.
but it's still $4 for the mod.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So you'd still have to be traipsing back and forth, back and forth. And I had
Right.
them in the cart. And sometimes I'll throw, like what you were talking about earlier, throw things in the cart and then I
Yeah.
wait. And then I go
Yes.
back and be like, okay, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. Or
Yeah.
it holds something while I check and see if I already have the pattern because I don't
Right.
remember seeing it.
Right.
And so she sent me a 5% off coupon.
Oh really?
I'm like, 5%? Why are you
Yeah.
wasting your time?
Right. Yeah. 5% is nothing.
Yeah.
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 I don't know, but I was like, I know people are lining up because it released today. So
Oh. Yeah.
people are lining up. They're all about paying that.
Yeah.
price. And it's just like, as adorable as that is, I think I'll just sit on it for a little while and think it over
Yeah.
because the $8 is a little steep for the pattern.
Right.
And I already
Yeah.
have some of her patterns, and it's not like they're any more spectacular than anybody else's patterns.
Right.
And yeah, because I got them on sale.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah,
remember how
I'm
much.
always looking for the on sale ones, especially if they're ones that I've already used their patterns and I do like them,
Yeah.
then yeah. But the scarecrow I got was one from that, well, Madeline May or whatever
Yeah.
she is, and it's a
Yeah.
super simple. It's just the super simple
No,
one,
yeah, I know what one you're
pattern.
talking about.
Yeah,
I think he's
yeah.
really cute because I've got that
Yes,
one
I
too.
do. Yeah, he is cute. So I thought,
Cute,
well,
simple,
it, yes, and I think I can make him up fairly quickly,
nothing. Yeah.
So that's what I went with, and it was on sale, and it was too. I couldn't pass it up. So, and that's been a while. I think
Yeah.
that's when I bought kind of a batch of them from her that
Uh-huh.
were super, super cheap. I think a time whenever you let me know that they were on sale and stuff. So that's definitely one that I want to get made. And then I think she's the one that I had the unicorn even too. I think it was her unicorn pattern. So I was wanting to try to get one of those made. And I had mermaids made up of like the little baby mermaids, like the smaller ones. I've already sold all those, so I would really like to get another one or two of them made too, but because they would probably sell. But I don't know. I'm just gonna have to keep going through it, just going down the list and getting what I get made and what I don't, whatever. I mean, so because I have a cow one, a really cute cow pattern that I came across too a while back that I still haven't got him made. And I really want to get him made too because he's one that I can alter for seasons and stuff too, I'm sure, and whatever. So
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So I just need to sit down and make my decisions and be done with it and be okay with it. And if I want to venture off onto plan B, I can. If it's something that I decide on that, okay, no, and I want to make something different, okay, I can leave it open that way.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't have to be
Otherwise, you
set in
got maker's
stone.
block.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because it's kind of where I'm hitting now. It's like, okay, I want to make all these things, but what do I actually want to make?
Yes, because there's kind of a sense of overwhelm in there a little bit
Yeah.
whenever my mind gets there,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh boy.
You
So
you
yeah,
need to be making stuff, but which one of them do you think's going to be the better
yeah,
choice to make at
yeah,
that time? Which
yeah,
is an unnecessary thought. Just make the
yes,
stupid thing.
yeah. I know. Yeah, I know.
And
I know.
and I've
Yep,
caught myself
I've been
just
there.
looking through the patterns going, nothing is catching my eye. I have no desire to make all these, but I want to make
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
And I
So
know
that's
me.
whenever I know that I need to take a break. Even just take a break.
Yeah.
Take a
Yep.
break, and
Hmm.
then come back to it later. And it's like, oh, today's a new day. Yeah, I want to make this, and this, and that's good. Okay, let's go. So, yeah, I have found that works the best for me.
Yep. Well, I think everybody has ditched us.
Well, it's almost 11:30, so, but about the time that I'm saying, yeah, I'm going to get off here, then it'll be like ping, 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 like popcorn.
Well, we should have done that an hour ago so they'd all start popping
Now,
in. And then the joke would have been on them because we had no intention of getting off. And I know
yeah,
Cindy's live now.
I wish she,
Yeah. I just seen it pop up.
yeah.
I don't know. I know she probably thinks I'm not showing up in her lives, but it seems like anytime I send a hello, so she'll at least see I've been in there,
Yeah,
she
I
looks
usually try
away.
to fix it. Yeah.
She'll look away, and she used to be really good about scrolling back down to see the comments that she'd missed,
Yeah.
and here lately, she's just been so busy, she hasn't done
Mhm.
that, and it's like, yeah, she's gonna think I'm not even showing up, and I hate the people that get in there and constantly say, "Hi, hi, hi, hi," because the
Right.
person
No,
didn't
yeah.
acknowledge them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
unless I have something to actually say, I don't wanna just keep being like, "Cindy, I'm in here."
Right, right. Yeah. Because I usually, if I'm able to be on there, I usually say something so then she knows that
Yeah.
and and I want to tell her hi, and stuff, but no, I'm not going to keep waiting until she's like, hey, no,
Yeah.
I don't need that. I mean, if she sees that I'm there, okay,
Right,
but
and she don't need
yeah,
somebody hounding her just to get them
no,
to acknowledge,
yeah,
so they do know, because
right,
there
right,
are so many like that. So I've
yeah.
just been kinda chuckling that what are the freaking odds that every time I hit send, she's like, "Oh, yeah."
Right. Oh
Like, "Well,
gosh.
didn't time that one out."
Right, right. Yeah. That's too
And
funny.
I didn't think about it when she was in here earlier to be like, "Hey, Cindy, I've been in there, but you have been ignoring," give her some kinda crap over it.
Right,
And I
right.
just did think of it.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, well.
Yeah, I've just been catching little bits here and there, or just if I see it and she's live, because sometimes I get the notification and I see it, and sometimes I don't. And it's not until I open it up just to see what's out there. If I have time to watch something or whatever, then if she is on there, then I will go ahead and go in.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I try to watch a little bit of a replay or something if it's something that I can sit and watch
Yeah.
for a little bit or listen to. But. I've not been good at it here lately. So
I haven't either, but just because I've been listening to the audiobooks, try to keep
oh
me
yeah.
on track of, working on that or something, but my,
Mhm.
earbuds, headphones, whatever you wanna call them, have been it's like it gets all the way to the good part of the story and you hear, "Battery low, please charge now." Every time. Just like, now I'm just irritated.
Oh gosh, right. Yeah. Oh gosh.
But I don't know, I've been going more that route, so I'd try to stay more focused and get stuff done, although I'm not cranking it out like I need to.
Yeah.
I think I just needed a timeout button.
Yeah. Yeah. And today that was my day. I just made little stuff that wasn't a big deal, and I mean, well, you know what I mean. It wasn't that involved. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I made a little tiny sea anemone to go in one of them boxes, and
Yeah.
that was about I got I got the base to another one done
Oh yeah.
as far
Yeah.
as I made it on it because 'cause I've got what, 3 from 11 is what, 8? 8 more to that I need plants for.
Yeah.
'Cause I got all the little fish and octopus and everything, but, I think I had 5 plants to begin with, so I've sold 3 because I was trying to do them in sets of 5,
Oh yeah.
like 5 fish, 5 starfish, when
Yeah.
we were doing that 100 challenge.
Oh yeah.
And so I only had 2 plants left. I was like, "Well, now I gotta crank out plants," and because I think they'll make a nice little display, if
Yeah.
nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Draw some attention or something. I don't know. I was just trying to think of a way to use them boxes up.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I
Move
think you
'em.
could totally I mean, I think they would. I mean, it would, like you said, people kinda gravitate towards that stuff.
Uh-huh. So
So,
we'll see. I got some fish bowls and everything, but I've got I've had one drying for like 3-4 days. It ain't dried yet. And I was like, well, we're just gonna sit
Oh,
tight on it.
yeah.
I think I had the grandson doing it, and I did it myself on another one, but I think what's happened is I put too thick of a layer of rock on it,
Okay.
and so the
Yeah.
air's not being able to get down in there and really let it, like, dry or
Okay.
get it to dry. I think it's too caked on there, which
Yeah.
that's on me because he just did what I told him to do.
Yeah. Right.
And I
Yeah.
know from the ones that I did, I think that's probably what the problem is. The only difference is the rocks that he used were a little bit smaller, so
Mm,
they're more compacted, where mine, was more jagged and whatnot, so the air could get in there a little bit better.
yeah.
So I was like, well, it'll just hang out there until it gets dry, because it's white while it's wet. As soon as it dries, you
Yeah.
can't, then it becomes clear, so.
Right. Yeah. So you'll be able to tell when it's.
Yeah, well, and people won't be turned off from the white
Yeah.
on the bottom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, here nor there, I thought they were great ideas, and we just have not had luck with them. So once these things are gone, I'm just like, I'm done with that whole no fuss pet crap, because
Yeah.
I haven't had any luck with it.
Yeah.
Not the way, I mean, that one lady, she was selling them in glass jars. Now, kudos to the parents that thought it'd be neat to get their kid a glass.
I don't think that was probably a wise choice
Right? But she
for
was
little
selling them,
kids. Yeah.
$20 a pop. Same things I was putting in mind, and it's just like,
Yeah.
okay, I give up. I
Yeah.
really thought they'd be good ideas, and instead I've gotten, nah. So,
Oh.
it's
Yeah,
like,
because I
okay.
would think that maybe they would go, but.
Right. And everybody else seems to have luck with. I mean, there was another girl that me and Anna did the Sedalia show with, and she sold them for the same price that I did, and she said she runs out of them all the time. Meanwhile, the ones I have are probably 2 years old, and I'm still packing them
Oh my
around.
gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, we've sold some of them,
Yeah.
but, I'm trying to think. I've got 5 or 6 of them left. I don't know how many I started out with, but way more than that. And it's taken that long to, dwindle them down to there.
Yeah.
I've got like a spasm going on in my eyelid. Feels like it's drawing it down. Like, oh,
I have had that before, and it feels weird.
it
Because
is.
I'll even try to look at it to see if I can see it or whatever, because I think, "Oh my gosh, people are probably thinking, 'What's wrong with her?'" You know? And I can't
Yeah,
even see it. I can feel it, but I can't see it
yeah.
when it does that.
It
Yeah.
really felt like it was drawing my eyelid down. It's like,
Yeah.
that is just weird.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Quick
Your
Google the
eyeball's
things
telling you,
for.
"I'm tired."
I think, yeah, probably so. I don't know. I mean, I've had my eye jump,
Yeah.
twitch, get that twitch going in there, but I've
Right, right.
never felt like my eyeball was drawing down. And I could feel the muscle drawing up, like a muscle
Oh my
spasm or something. It
gosh.
didn't hurt, but I was like, what the
Right?
heck?
Oh gosh. It's like, I want to close. It's time to go to bed."
Quit staring at the screen. You're killing us.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, we can get off of here. I mean, it is 11:30 or
Yeah. I was gonna say, I think
11:25.
I probably will go ahead and wrap it up for tonight.
Yeah.
What you have word what time do you have to be tomorrow?
Oh, I'm not doing one tomorrow.
Oh, it's
Anna
just
is,
Sunday.
yeah, it's Sunday. Anna's
Okay.
doing one.
Okay.
Anna's doing one tomorrow, and then we're both doing one on Sunday together.
Okay.
She's like, the one she's doing tomorrow is like one town over from where we're gonna be from on Sunday.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So,
funny.
and then this she's gonna be right beside me, so we'll be able to just sit and BS all day.
Yeah. That's all
Because
right. Pass the
it
time.
may be, yeah, that's if you're gonna do a small event, why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, they're gonna see each other's stuff, whether they walk by you together or whether you're across the way.
Yeah.
And who know? I mean, I don't know. From the way the girl talked that I talked to, they've done this a few years. I didn't ask exactly how many, but they've done it a few years. But so I don't know. May be well good and it may not.
Yeah. Never
The
know.
last two, I didn't think were going to be diddly crap, and they've just knocked it out of the park. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go in with my low expectation, and then I'm going to come hopefully out doing a happy dance.
Yes. Yes. It's much better to go in with no expectation, so then you're
Oh,
not
I know.
disappointed.
After Tuesday, I wanted to call you so bad or start texting you, and it's like, just chill out and save it for the live. And now I don't remember half of what I was going to tell you. The blankets were the main thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's the appliques that's on them that's making the difference. It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah,
So I
because
was like,
that's what a lot of people were telling me. It's like, oh wow, this is really cute, really pretty, whatever, and
right.
something different, and so yeah.
But I did get the
Good.
price that me and you talked about, so I'm gonna take that
Good.
one for a huge win.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it really wasn't on purpose. I had them at a lower price, but then when we went to a higher neighborhood, I said, we're raising these bad boys up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I forgot about it for down there, and they still sold at that price. So I was like, that's where
Yeah.
they're staying.
Yeah. 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 I've not had anybody complain about price at all on any of those things. So
Well, I've set them out. One other event, it just kind of depends on the event whether or not I set them out. And I got oohs and ahs, but no takers on it. But the
yeah.
last two, well, that one doesn't really count because that little girl was just being a brat. But this last one, they they were really all over them. So I was like, well, I'm gonna take that for the win, and I'm gonna keep using
Yeah.
that to knock my yarn pile down.
Yes. Yeah, because it does. I mean, it takes care of that big time. And that's what I
Well,
like seeing. I like watching it disappear.
well,
So,
that's what's made all the holes in this cabinet.
right.
It is doing those, so all the holes of it that you see appearing in there, it's all because of doing them blankets. And so
Yeah.
I'm gonna try not to get too far ahead of myself because every time I do that, then I end up sitting with something. So I've got three more already done up and one on the hook, and
Yeah.
I'll get the applique on them, and then I'll just kind of sit back and watch and see what happens.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know. Then again, crazy me might say, "Go, go,
You know?
go!"
Because it may be giving you the sign that something's to come. You never know.
Well, I don't trust crazy me. It's gotten me in a lot of trouble packing things around.
Well, we do the
kind of
best
like
we can.
kind of like them no fuss pets. Crazy me
Yeah.
really liked the idea.
Right. Well, it's kind of like me with those chicken pot holders, thinking, or those hot pad things.
Yeah.
They're the cutest things ever. I have packed those things around and packed those things around. You would think, as popular as chickens are, that those things would have sold out by now. And
Huh.
yeah, I've sold a sprinkling here and there of them and whatever, but I'm still packing some around. And I'm like, people look at them, pick them up, look at them. Oh, these are really cute. That's a good idea. I was like, okay, buy them then. I mean,
Right.
I don't know. So, and I did them, in different colors and stuff to try to, give it a broad range of choices for color and stuff like that, but I've still got me some, and that was, like I said, that was something that I kind of went crazy on a little bit because I was like, oh my gosh, everybody's crazy for the chickens. This will be great. Yeah.
You right?
No,
Yep.
not so much. Not so much for
Now
that
you
anyway.
can now you can sew them onto a apron and have you a neat little egg apron.
And that's what I've honestly, yeah. And that's whenever I saw that apron and then you showed it to me too. I was like, yeah, that would be the perfect thing to use those for. I haven't
Yeah.
done it yet though. I haven't. I've not done it yet.
No,
So,
but the idea is there, so when you get
yeah,
ready to,
yeah. I
I
mean, I
mean,
have it. So, yeah.
and it
I
wouldn't
won't have
take
to
you
worry about
nothing
making
to
them.
print. Yeah, well, it wouldn't take you nothing to make the apron base
Yeah.
up. Just
Yeah, because I already have that one apron almost done. That is my one whip that I still, well, no, two whips. I have no, wait a minute. No, yes, I have two aprons that are two of my whips that I haven't done yet. So finished completely. They're almost done. I mean, the one I just have to put together is all, and why I haven't done that, I don't know. So
you got
it's
bored
my
with
one
it.
that I
You're tired of
put
working
on the
on it.
board, and I said, yeah, get the one that's in the back, that you're avoiding. Get that
Yeah.
project pulled on. I was
Yep.
talking to myself on that one, but it's like I don't know why I was so excited to get them done, but I got my one done, I guess, and whatever. So I don't know.
Well, I know all these whips sitting around here is gonna come into play real quick. 'Cause what's the
Yeah.
fastest way to get inventory? Go back and finish your whips.
Right. Right.
You're you're already started on them. You got however many pieces you don't have to do. So I was like, "Yep, we're gonna start cranking those bad boys out."
Right.
All
Yeah,
right,
because
well,
I
good.
guess I do have those two tops. I haven't. Again, all I have to do is sew them together. So they're going to turn into a whip here in the next few days if I don't get them done.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, and again, it's just a simple. I guess I could have brought them in here and I could have sewed that one together. The other one's going to
Yep.
take a little bit more. I think I have a little bit more to do on it than the other. But the one, all I have to do is sew it together. So
So,
whenever I said that earlier, I wasn't thinking about that one. I wasn't thinking about
yeah,
that.
so I guess you should set that aside with a little note, Friday's project.
Yeah. So then I don't forget about it
Yeah. Well, and
because I
it
could have added it.
it'll be out in visual. You can just grab it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna head off here. Oh well, thank you for
Yep.
the makeup brush. Got me a little makeup
Okay.
brush.
I
So
saw that.
okay. Well, I will let you go for now, and thanks for hanging out with me. And
Yep. We'll do it again next week.
yes, same time next week.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay, well, I'll let you go, and you have a good night, and good
You
luck at
too.
your market if I don't talk to you before then. So,
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
okay,
We will
yes.
see you later.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.